And good midday to all of you FHU baseball fans. Welcome to Worthy Road Studios broadcast of Freed-Hardeman baseball. Tom Britt is going to work with us today, and most of you in West Tennessee know Tom as he just retired as the news anchor of the morning show, and he's a great sportsman, 38 years doing UTM sports along, and of course this is Coach Joe Holloway, and yes, for some of y'all that just fell over in shock, I am back temporarily. Michael Mulnix will resume his call of FHU baseball in a couple of days. He's a busy young man, but you got two old guys here. And, Tom, glad to have you at Freed-Hardeman. We have a good time down here.
Well, I'm happy to be here and enjoying a good baseball game, although it is not ideal conditions for a baseball game today. It's going to be a fun game to watch and that sort of thing. And the players, once they get going, I'm sure they're going to forget about the weather as much as they can. I checked the weather before we got on. It's like 36 degrees with a north wind at 10 miles an hour that's making the wind chill feel like 29 degrees. So that should tell you how chilly it's going to be down there. And if it goes
like
very long,
rain,
yeah, even a chance of rain around 3 o'clock, I think, maybe 40%. But anyway, we're going to get it started in dry weather, but cold weather, and I'm sure it's going to be a fun afternoon.
And, of course, folks are seeing us on the pregame show right now. We'll have starting lineups and more for you in just a few moments. But look at our beautiful field, and you've seen it on the other broadcasts that Michael and Ray Pack have done. But we don't have to worry about the rain. Even the infield has artificial turf on it.
Yeah, it's really neat. It's one of the neatest baseball stadiums I think I've ever seen as far as the field is concerned, particularly at the college level. I mean, it's a Class A facility. The good green background for the hitters and the fence and that sort of thing with 390 straightaway and 330 down the line. So it's just a great place to play baseball, and I look forward to getting started and getting that first pitch going.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it too. And, of course, you know the dimensions here, but we'll be going over it. The very nice baseball field, that high center field. Nothing but great shots. Worthy Road Studios will bring you a lot of great shots. Got some good news for Freed-Hardeman fans. The women won on Monday night, and last night the men did a number. They took care of Bethel University, who is an arch rival in here. And congratulations, both of those teams, as they advance on in the Mid-South Conference tournament. And, of course, we're just getting baseball underway, Tom. We're 9-2, playing our good baseball. Started a little rough, and, of course, we've got a JV team, and I know some of you have told me, well, I get the JV. Yeah, the JV's playing games, but they're getting better. But the varsity, 9-2, Jonathan Estes, 12th season right here, and he is going to do a great job for you. Tom, this is your first time in a while down at Freed-Hardeman.
Well, it really is. First time in a while with baseball. Of course, mostly doing football and basketball. But it's been a while since I've been down here to do any broadcast. May have been doing a TV game for the public station years ago. That was the last time I did a live broadcast from here.
And I believe in our last game we beat St. Francis. We'll tell you more about that. Tell you what we're going to do, though. We're going to take our first time out on the Worthy Road Studios broadcast of Freed-Hardeman baseball. Let's take that time out.
Chase Animal Hospital is a 5-doctor small animal practice in Huntsville, Alabama. We are a full-service hospital offering great patient care, boarding, grooming, and doggy daycare. Come and see us for all of your pets' needs. We are a proud sponsor of Freed-Hardeman University Athletics.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
And we are back here at Freed-Hardeman University for another Worthy Road Studios production. If you look down the left field line, you'll see our young men loosening up. And, of course, the pitchers are throwing a little bit and getting ready. We'll take the field first since it's a home game, but I don't miss sprints, Tom. And when you and I played, and, of course, Tom was a great athlete at Beach Bluff High School here. And we'll just say I played at Jackson High a little bit. Two fine high schools, neither exist anymore.
Well, that's right, Joe, and it's exciting to see that that the high school players have made their transition to college baseball and getting ready to show what they can do and enjoy. And it's once you get to college, probably for a lot of folks, it's going to be the last time you're going to play those last 4 years. So you want to do your best every game out to have some memories to think about years on. Look at the field here. You can see it's a rather gray day with the overcast skies, but as I noted earlier, you can see the green background, and that gives the hitters a good field of view for the baseball coming toward them.
Oh, I think this is one of the best batter's eye, if you want to call it that, background in the league. And matter of fact, in America, the 390, that's the deepest point in the field. And, of course, the left field line, a very reachable 330, 360 to that power alley. And now if you can get one to right field, it's only about 310 down that line, Tom. And it's a good place. We've got some young men that we haven't seen before. Now we've got some that have. Of course, Colton Hunt, we saw him pitch last year. Will McCall came back from a big injury, and we'll see how Will is doing. I know he's got a few home runs, but we graduated some people, and then we had a couple that transferred out. Oh, that is great. Can we keep those, Eli? Eli has saved us right there. Yeah. And we got the starting lineup for both teams. And looks like Blue Mountain is going to start Gonzalez on the mound. That's Raymond Gonzalez, and he has no record this year that I know of, stats. And we're using new stats this year. For the folks that are used to DAC stats, we now use Presto stats. And Tom,
they just have to change them, right?
Yeah, they did have to. Tom and I are used
to things
little,
like that,
little different stats
and the structure of the way they're on the screen, right?
That's right. It's so we're gonna have that for you, and I'm going to click this arrow, and I may regret this because that may be you and I, and I'll have to kill the sound on it. Yeah, I will. That is you and I on there. Anyway, you can see these games. You can go to Freed-Hardeman's webpage and Facebook. Get on it. Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz both have Facebooks. And this game is also on the Presto site because I'm watching Tom and I right now, and I wished I hadn't pulled that one up. But we'll tell you more about this game, how to get it now. Here's the catch, though. Worthy Road Studios archives every game. Every game they do.
If you miss it, you can watch it.
You can watch it. That's right. It will be there. I like that word, perpetuity.
Yeah.
It will be here longer than any of us will be unless YouTube goes out of business. See the coaches down there exchanging pleasantries and lineups both. And, of course, it looks like we're just using a two-man umpiring crew. Use three in conference play, Tom, and I think that's pretty well in NAIA and Division II baseball for the NCAA.
I think so, and I was reading an article not long ago somewhere that said that one of the reasons, too, is that it's tough to find enough people to staff every game.
Yeah. Well, the TWSLA is making every team play a Thursday night football game because of officials.
Yeah. So it's tough to find guys who want to go out and give their time and study and come up to speed on the game and do it. So we're glad these guys are here, and they're going to do a fine job. And I'm looking forward to the first pitch.
Oh, I am too. And last year we had some great games here. They've already, like we said, 9-2. Blue Mountain's 4-5. It's going to be a good one. Now, they gave us all we wanted last year when they came up here. It was a white knuckler would be being kind to it. And it's one of those things. And you're talking about umpires, I got to throw this in. Terry Clement, who was one of the fine Mid-South umpires, has retired, and that's what's causing the problem. They can't replace these guys.
Got a shot of the center field there, and the flag blowing in the wind, 10 miles per hour out of the north, and that wind chill, as I noted a little bit earlier, is at 29 degrees, so it's going to be a chilly day today out there. So it's I guess from our positioning, it looks like it's kind of blowing a little bit across, right?
It does. It's be taking a ball to right field when it is blowing. Tom, it feels colder than 29 because I had to go back to the car a few minutes ago and pick up some things, and it's a good deal. We'll reveal who is on the mound for us here in a few moments, but again, we're still trying to well, here we go. I believe we've got it now. And we'll check the Freed-Hardeman line out up. And on the mound today will be Morgan for us, as we've already told you, unless there has been a change. Gonzalez is supposed to be on the mound, and looks like they may have changed. They may be going with McDonald. And I was suspicious that when I went down, they said there might be a change in the starting lineup. And we are looking. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take one more time out here on the Worthy Road Studios broadcast of Freed-Hardeman Baseball.
Welcome to Mann's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookums Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookums, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookums Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookums Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
And we are back after the world's greatest song. The national anthem has just played, and shame on any sporting event that doesn't have the best song in the world. And we live in a great nation that you can have baseball at 12 o'clock, Freed-Hardeman, Blue Mountain, and looks like Mason Morgan will be on the mound for us. And here's Tom Britt with the starting lineups.
Yeah, you were talking about Morgan being on the mound for us for the Freed-Hardeman University. Right-handed pitcher there will be throwing, and behind the plate we'll see number 10 back there, and that is Mason Libba, and he'll be the catcher. That's the pitching and pitchers and the catcher to start this baseball game. Over on third base is Will McCall. Name sounds familiar. Seems like I should know him somewhere, Joe, but I don't have his hometown.
Will McCall from Columbia, Tennessee, played for Columbia Academy on that team that played against Weatherly in the state tournament one year.
Yeah, and at shortstop, it's Kent Rooklin, Rooklin. Rooklin is the shortstop for the Freed-Hardeman Lions here. 38 is on Sean Rooney. He's infielder over there on first base side of the field, on the right side of the field. At second base, we have Zach Sanders out there for the Freed-Hardeman Lions here. And then, of course, looking around at the outfield and having seen him for the first time, I'm having trouble determining who is where right now. But I was trying to pick him up, see if there was any changes as we went around the outfield out there. But we'll run them down as we get to them during the broadcast here. The right-hander throwing some speed. There's a throw down to second, a little high, and had the backup man there, Sanders, pull it down and give it back to the pitcher there.
And a little different team than I did last year. Zach Sanders, the only infielder, along with Will McCall. Those two are back, and we've got new catcher from last year. We'll try not to talk about last year because we got to focus on a 9-2 team that Coach Estes always done a good job here in his 12th season. He's been to the World Series of the NAI, and he's gone far and won the conference tournament. Here's the first pitch down the pike, and they say a strike. And
Raymond Gonzalez takes that strike there. He's a center fielder from Miami, Florida.
So Gonzalez leading off for them. And let's see, there we go. And the second pitch is a ball. Evens the count at 1-1. Tom, I've got to get back to picking up what the pitches were last year.
Yeah.
And what a great shot we've got over there on screen. You see the hitter and pitcher. Close.
Yeah, working the outside there a little bit on last two pitches here.
Now, we saw a lot of that last year when Josh Sears was here. They kept it way outside on him sometimes.
Yeah, here's a 2-1 pitch.
Hit deep left field. It could be. It is gone. We need a new baseball, Mr. Rawlings. And a home run. That's not a good way to start.
Yeah, really not. He really got a hold of that one. I mean, that was a little bit more to the middle of the plate. He got the barrel on that one, and it hopped out of here pretty quickly, didn't it?
And you know what? Gonzalez came into this game a good hitter, a good leadoff man. He's now 1 for 1, and that will bring up that Frillman. I started to call him Fullman. That's Frillman, though. Loaded with right-handed batters, but against our right-handed pitcher. So Gonzalez leads it off with a home run. That one low and away. And again, Mason likes that low and away pitch, Tom.
Well, you know, you want to keep it down. You don't want to give it up and give him something pretty nice to hit there as Frillman steps in there for Blue Mountain.
1-0 and strike one.
Yeah, caught the corner there on the outside of the plate there. Appeared a little high from up here, but the umpire has a much better advantage than I do.
Oh, yeah, we're looking down on it. And here's the pitch. Curveball, that one got away. It wasn't going to be a strike anyway.
Yeah, got in the web of the catcher's mitt there and just kind of spun out with that spin on it.
Absolutely, and, of course, they have a new coach or an interim coach at Blue Mountain. 2-1 pitch on the ground. Goes to the shortstop. Shoots it high to first, and it'll be safe, and we'll wait and see how that one scored. Did they get him?
Well, no. He thought he called him out.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Wow.
I'm a little surprised they don't kind of complain a little bit to the umpire about that.
Rooney must have done a great job with the swipe tag.
Yeah.
And that brings up the number 2 hitter, Hale. He bats left-handed. That will be the first left-handed. There's 3 of them, I believe, in their lineup today. He crowds that plate. And he got all of this one. Will it stay in the ballpark? We could be asking Mr. Rawlings for a new baseball, and he will have to produce one. 2 home runs in the first, Tom.
Yeah, Dylan Hale has another one in 2-0, just like that. Blue Mountain has found the depth with finding the baseball there, and they come in, as we noted there, with that 4-5 record, but they're hitting like they're about to go on a streak here early on in the game.
Well, they have blown a couple of teams out, scoring more than 10 runs on one occasion. And this brings up their cleanup man. This is Lipsy. He wears number 10. He is the designated hitter.
He's from Myrtle, Mississippi.
Been down through there. They're known actually for girls softball, and they play good baseball down there, and they have a little basketball team on the males side that's pretty good. Well, we had the big rip at that one.
Yeah. Took a little bit of it off of it. Might have been a slow curve there. Looking to the outfield for a moment ago, Joe, I noticed, and I didn't notice when the last home run, but for a moment the wind was blowing straight out, so it's whipping around.
Here's another one up in the air. Beecham, who is usually very sure-handed and all that, that wind just kept carrying that one.
It did. It floated a little bit with the wind there, and I thought for a moment that, tough to handle sometimes when the wind plays with it, but he kept the eye on it and backed up and pulled it in.
And the
2 outs.
Looked like the third baseman coming up, or actually he's the first baseman, Hall. And he's back to the right-handed hitter and will be followed if it gets that far with 2 left-handed hitters. 2 out in the inning. Freed already behind 2-0, a 1 ball, no strike count. Infield straight away and a strike, 1-1. Tom, looks like we're playing pretty well straight away all over.
Yeah, and nothing unusual, no shift on or anything like that. So I'm just going to play him straight out and see what happens.
This one foul back straight over the press box. In the old days, you feel that and take it to concession stand, you get a snow cone too.
Yeah.
Too cold to have concessions today.
Well, one thing for sure, the snow cones would not melt quickly today.
No, it might last you all ball game.
Yeah.
So the pitch on the way, it looks like a ball. That'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. If we had 2 runners on, we could say deuce is wild, but we don't get to say it this time.
Yeah. Little, a good job of catching that one, not letting it get past him.
And this one will be a tag out. Well, they'll have to throw him out. Couldn't quite stretch out. It'll be the 3rd out in the inning. It's also the 1st strikeout. But 2 big runs and on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. So the score at the end of a half inning of play is Blue Mountain 2, Freed-Hardeman coming to bat. Let's take that timeout.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And it's 2-0 Freed-Hardeman down here as they come to bat in the bottom of the first half of the first inning. Blue Mountain out to an early lead, Joe, with those 2 home runs that were pretty good power home runs. They cleared the fence well, and so they got their hitting, even though it's a cold day, warmed up pretty early there.
Oh, they really did. And they, like I said, a team to be reckoned with. Don't let that 4-5 record fool you. And they've got power. They had last year. They hit a couple of home runs when they were up here. Now we've got to answer, and I know people say, well, it's a long ball game, but you don't want to let it get too far ahead of you in a day like this. You know, normally you think of the ball not carrying on a cold day, but with the aluminum bats and the wind blowing like it is, I think you'll see a lot to right field. And I got a feeling there'll be just a lot of straightaway playing because you got to take some of the strategy out because it's not necessarily a dead pull hitter. May not can pull the ball at certain times. And their pitcher is a tall guy. This is McDonald on the mound for them.
Yeah, he is a long, lanky guy there.
And sometimes that guy, when they hit a pitcher like this, looks like his arm comes halfway to home plate and can make it tough if he covers the ball up well.
Yeah. You know those long arms, long legs, because when they go back in that position to get ready to throw and the leg comes up, that ball goes way back there. So sometimes it's even tougher just to try to pick it up as it comes out of the hand there.
Absolutely, and Presley will lead it off. He's a right-handed hitter. And a young man that
Freshman.
A lot of expectations for. Plays left field. And going to pitch out of the stretch, Tom, looks like. High kick. McDonald brings that one inside. No intent there.
And on a cold day sometimes it is difficult to grip that ball like you want to, right? You know, it just doesn't feel as normal as it does on a day when everything's warm.
No, sometimes you'll see the pitcher try to keep that hand warm. And the 2 of them, he likes that inside corner. He has let our hitters know, I will throw inside.
Yeah, no intention. And 2, he may be just trying to find his spot, where he wants to bring it down. And quickly he's behind on the count with 2 balls.
And a 2-ball, no strike pitch just about to come, throwing out of the stretch. Here's the pitch. And the umpire says no dice on that one.
Yeah, all 3 pitches have been high, Joe.
Yep.
Yeah, he hasn't got the ball down so far in the ball game.
Now for our home run hitters, that's a good thing. You like that high pitch, but sometimes if somebody throws a rising fastball, you can swing at things that aren't strikes. The 3-0 pitch, he'll be taking all the way. And I knew it, and a walk to start out with, so that's good. Start out with the walk, and that'll bring our number 2 man. This is Sean Rooney, who made a great tag a while ago at first base.
Yeah, he really did. I didn't think he had him. Did you?
No.
I really did. From my vantage point, I really did.
I thought the guy had gotten by him.
Yep, I did too.
But you never know about these things. Let's see what – and I believe Presley has good enough speed to steal. So let's see if we can play a little hit and run here. Rooney, pretty good man with the bat. Makes contact well. Here's the pitch.
Ooh,
it got him.
Yeah, he'd been throwing inside, as we noted, early on there. And that time he just got him in the back there. Rooney will go to first base, and 2 runners on for Freed-Hardeman. And a chance here, to tie it up with the long ball somewhere down the line or so, or maybe take the lead with a home run.
And coming to the plate is a young man, Will McCall, the third baseman. We thought Will might move to first this year, but he's still playing third. He has home run power to all fields. We've seen him hit a few out of here last year. From Columbia Academy. I keep wanting to call it Columbia Military Academy. It hadn't been that in a while, though.
Presley taking good lead off second base. And as we noted, Blue Mountain, the pitcher there, is having trouble getting the ball down. And he's been high the entire game.
And McDonald seems to want to go to the inside the whole time. And you're right about the high pitches. So 1 ball, no strike count, 2 runners on. They play the games down at second base, but you get a good look at the pitcher checking the runner. Here's one up in the air. Will it be deep enough? It could be. It might be. It is a 3-run home run, and Mr. Rawlings, we're going to need another baseball. And that puts us back on top, Tom, by 1.
Yeah, McCall, as I said, we could take the lead there with that, and just like that, Freed-Hardeman up 3-2.
Of course, Tom Britt, Coach Joe Holloway here, and congratulations to Will McCall. Now, the question is, I can't see because last year when you hit a home run, you got to wear the cowboy hat, and they do. I see it. Great shot from our crew of the cowboy hat. Yeah, and look at them get happy down there. That is a big honor, Tom. I never got to wear the hat.
Neither did I. William Kelly steps in for Freed-Hardeman here, hoping to keep the offense going here.
Yeah, the cleanup man. He comes in here.
A walk, a hit pitch, and then a home run, and Freed-Hardeman out in front.
He also is the designated hitter. Let's see what he can do with it. No outs in the inning. There's that high pitch you were talking about, Tom. He keeps throwing inside, but he is not finding the plate.
He really is, and just got one over there that, that McCall got out of here, and it really took off, too, when it came off that bat.
Wind still blowing out. A 1 ball, no strike pitch just about to come on the way. Everybody straight away. There's a swinging strike, but I'm going to tell you what. Now, Kelly had a rip at that one.
He really did. That was a delicious pitch, if you want to call it that, because it was up there where he really wanted to get into it.
Yeah, he just told himself, I could have hit that one way out of here.
Yeah, out there the highway, on the highway, the bypass, right?
Right, 1-1 with no outs. Here's the pitch. And another swinging strike, and he doesn't get cheated on his swings now.
That's right. And correct me if I'm wrong, Joe. I think it's the first time that the Blue Mountain pitcher has been behind. I'm sorry. Ahead in the count is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. The second baseman, shortstop's on the grass or the artificial turf. And nice step out. I would have done that to you.
Yeah. Of course, I like artificial turf, and it gives you opportunity to play when you can't normally play. But I always like to walk up and smell the fresh cut grass.
Yes.
You know what a grass? Yeah, I always like that smell.
Then, of course, the real grass. Some schools let the grass grow higher if they're playing a fast team that bunts and runs and stuff. Then they cut it short if it's to their advantage. But this stays the same all the time. Here's the pitch. And that one high evens the count at 2-2. There are no outs, Tom, in this inning, so we've still got a chance to plate some more.
Yeah, that's true. And the thing about it, too, Joe, is that on a turf field, you just get to sweep it, right?
That's right. You
Pack
just
it down a little bit, but sweep it, yeah.
And even the mound in the running area is turf. There's a line drive. Will it hit the ground? Yes. Shortstop comes up, and pretty good play by the first baseman. Ballet-type footwork.
Yeah, he did a good job there. Keaton Hall came off first base there and just pulled the ball right off the turf and got the out.
6-3 if you're scoring at home. And that brings up Zach Sanders. We remember him from last year. Did a great job playing second base. Got some timely hits. Wears number 2 at bats right-handed. And a really fine young man. He did one of our post-game interviews last year. A good shot there of the pitcher. Now you get to see all the important people. And the first pitch threw the curve, but that one was kind of telegraphed a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. And that shot we had at the pitcher a moment ago, it just showed exactly how tall he is. And up on top of the pitching mound, he looks like he's 7 feet tall.
He does. Did you see that kid that's 1 ball, no strike count? There's a kid that's 7'5" already, and he's just 14 years old.
Oh, my goodness. Playing
at IMG Academy. There's a base hit. Now, that's one of those nobody was going to even put a glove on it. Good hit by Sanders. And that was an inside-out swing, too.
Yeah, second hit of the ball game for the Lions.
Oh, here comes Hunter Beecham. And Hunter, what a great center fielder he is. He can go get them out there, but he's a pretty good hitter. He hit a couple of big home runs in key spots last year. Has power. And we shorten up to double play depth, Tom. And Blue Mountain really want that double play bad.
Yeah, they'd like to shut Freed-Hardeman University down here and, get back in the dugout and get the hitters back up there as they've had the power game going early.
That's right. Out of the stretch, the pitcher McDonald, he'll be throwing to Beecham. Here's the pitch. And it's outside, so 2 ball, no strike count, which that is going to give Hunter Beecham a chance to work with that bat. He can use the inside-out swing, but he also can open it up and swing for power.
Freed-Hardeman would like to tack on a run or 2 here and push that lead a little further, leading 3-2 here early on.
Yeah, I got a feeling it's going to be an offensive game. Here's the pitch. Okay, must have been low. And, of course, we're up high. Great press box here. And, Tom, you and I have broadcast outside on some occasions before.
On the roof.
Yeah, on the roofs. And all it's a great day to be inside.
School, yeah, it is a wonderful day to be inside.
Yes, it is. 3 balls, no strikes. Let's see if he's taking it. I'm probably, yes. This time he got the corner, dotted that, I guess it was on the black part of the plate.
Yeah, Burge from Tullahoma, Tennessee, 6'1", 185-pound freshman up there.
Yeah. And we're ready for the 3-1 pitch with 1 out, runner at first. Infield's in at double play depth, and they drive him back. I don't think he, knowing Zach's running style, he was not really where he wanted to be to steal a base.
Yeah, I don't think so. Just to throw over there to let you know, I know you're there. And if you're thinking about it, I'm going to let you think about it a little more, then I'm going to come over here.
Yeah, I'm going down to.
Pretty good lead this time.
It's Snookums and eat after the game, so
That's
you
right.
can come too. That one, let's see if they put, no, they say it missed the, and it would have been close there at the black line. You know, everybody knows the plate has that black strip around the edge of it, and that's still a strike. So another walk. Runners at first and second. And this looks like it's Rooklyn coming up there, who's the shortstop. And he has the capability of reaching the fence too. And I believe Blue Mountain's going to talk about it a little bit. And again, as we told you, they are playing under an interim coach. He was the pitching coach last year. Their coach became assistant athletic director, and there was a big announcement last year on May 11th of 2021 about the changes there, and we'll tell you a little more about that. Their coach had been there for a while, and not sure what the reasoning was, but he did become assistant athletic director, and of course, you know, he's a beloved guy down there. But Taylor Clark is the new head coach for them, and it's his 9th year on their staff. But Jonathan Estes has been here as head coach Freed for 12 years. Check the runner at second, and if you can get the pitcher's attention,
yeah, there goes the runner.
Inside, we're stealing it. Oh, it goes into the outfield.
Yeah.
And this will score a run. That's an error on the throw because that one sailed. You had the stolen base and an error because he had that one stolen anyway.
Yeah, he really did, and the youngster for Freed-Hardeman comes on in and scores there.
And that makes the score 4-2. And that gets him all the way home. I've got to color in my little box here. One ball count, and I'm going to tell you what, really crowding the plate is Rooklyn. Looking good. Pop that one up over the right field fence. Did go over the fence, but the wrong fence. So that'll even the count at 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. We're still in the top of the first. 6 runs have already been scored. The good news is 4 of them by us, Tom.
Yeah, the error there coming on the throw by the catcher for Blue Mountain.
So they have their first error. We show bunt, and that was a safety squeeze if it was really going to be a squeeze. The runner didn't take off, and that's a good thing. A little surprised the catcher didn't throw in behind him, though. You gotta show him I'm the boss, especially after you made a throw like that last one. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on third. Infield, only first and third are in any at all. And a strike, so it's 2-2. Let's see, the first baseman looks like he's going to loosen up now. Third baseman just playing just inside of the cutout, not up on the grass, and they will concede the run at short and second.
Yeah, trailing 4-2 here early on.
Now they must have a lot of faith in their offense. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's on the way. McDonald takes a long time in there to hit on the ground foul.
Long first inning here, isn't it?
This is one of the longest ones I remember, except for, I think we had 8 runs one first inning last year, but it went quicker than that because I think we banged about every other man hit a home run. And it didn't take very long. I still want to see one go 390. We only got to see 2 of those. Most of them are in the power alleys or down the line here. Wind blowing. Here's the pitch. Supposed to be a curveball.
Yeah, he didn't get it down, did he?
No, he didn't. Didn't have a lot of break. Spun a whole lot. That brings up 3-2. Of course, the runner will try to make sure the ball gets through. Now, the one thing you got to realize on AstroTurf is even though they're deep, the shortstop and second, if it comes off of that as hard as it does sometimes, could take a shot at him. First baseman creeps back in about 5 steps, and it's ball 4.
So Freed-Hardeman with 2 more people on base here with that 4-2 lead in the bottom of the first.
Johnson coming to bat. He's the right fielder. Ken Johnson, or Kenny, I think he goes by, and another fine young player. And second trip to the mound here. Let's see what's cooking. And they've had activity in the bullpen down there. And see a lefty trotting in. So they will change pitchers while we get some information for you. Let's take a timeout here on the Freed-Hardeman Network with Worthy Road Studios broadcast.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Just imagine, no more drills. Look at some of Dr. Nathan Nash's patient results. We provide a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to a full dental reconstruction. And now, prepless veneers. We're there when you need us. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family just like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook to see all those loving smiles. Call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry, we want to make you smile.
And you see us coming back there with a great logo with Freed-Hardeman, and we're talking about the pitching, and they've made a change. And let's see, Tom, I'll tell you real quick about this. I think I either hit statistics or the play-by-play down there. Right. You scroll up. We're working with Presto Stats. They could be good. Tom and I are just used to, especially we had 21 years of NAIA basketball with DAC Stats.
Oh yeah. They had been around a long time with them.
And it looks like this is Wilcher. I don't have his first name up there. He's a left-hander. He won't hit. He'll just pitch.
Nick Wilcher.
Okay.
He's a junior from Kossuth, Mississippi.
You know what?
Via the junior college route at Northeast Mississippi Community College.
I saw him down there last year. We've had some athletes from Jackson, Tennessee go down and play at Northeast Mississippi, and they have a good program. And looks like this should be the number 9 hitter coming up. Should be the catcher. they'll go out and talk about it. There's runners at first and third, so you don't have to change your signs up, but you do have to know what, hey, if it's hit back to you, you're coming to me with it, or I may direct you to first. I'll be throwing through, or I won't be throwing through if the runner tries to steal with a first and third situation.
That's right. One out there, you have to plan your strategy a little bit.
Absolutely. Communication, people don't realize how important in all sports it is. Even in tennis where you're playing doubles, you've got to communicate. Singles is probably the only time you don't have to communicate much, although John McEnroe communicated with the officials more than he should have. Here's the pitch. We show bunt and draw back. Should be a ball. I'm having trouble last year. I had a little trouble getting used to the new mechanics at the umpire. You know, they don't throw the right arm out there like they used to.
Yeah.
They all do the same thing with the pull downs, what I call it.
Right.
1 ball, no strikes, runners at first and third. In on the grass, third baseman is breathing hard on the hitter.
Ball was high there. It would be a difficult ball to put a bat on as you're trying to bunt there.
It really is. It's much better to bunt the low ones. And 2 ball, no strike count. Let's see if Coach Estes keeps it on the bunt. Of course, they'd like the double play. No, we had the bunt on.
Brooklyn,
They're going to fake the throw through. And, again, that's one of the things we told you that they were going to communicate about. Now, sometimes you can zip that thing back to the pitcher and the runner will take off.
Take off, yeah.
Good job of base running and coaching down at third base. And you see that on our screen right now. The runner stay in foul territory. Runners at second and third now. And 3-1. I didn't see the pull down, as I call it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I didn't see a motion at all, but it is 3-1 is the count here.
Arms may be too cold.
I don't want to raise it up. Huh? Yeah. I'd want to move around if I was umpiring.
3-1 pitch on the way. Line drive, but it takes one hop, and they'll get an out at first. You give up the run for the out. And still scoring, though.
Beecham scores from third. Throw to first. Fielder's choice.
So we've got 2 outs, but got 5 runs in. But on a day like today, is 5 runs safe? Doesn't look that way.
I don't know the way Blue College started. I don't know. You know, were your bats cool? I don't know.
It'll be interesting to see. And actually, this is the catcher. I was 1 batter ahead of him. That was Johnson, and the change in pitchers after I announced him. So the number 9 hitter, who did a good job catching in that first inning.
Libla, yeah.
Yeah, he replaced a fine young man last year from Ripley, Tennessee, that was through Jackson State and then came here to Freed. Did a great job for him. And I haven't checked with him. There's a strike, Tom, whether he was going to go into business for himself after he graduated from Freed-Hardeman and left with a very fine degree. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on third. Here's the pitch. And that one a foul ball down the third baseline. Wilcher now pitching, a left-hander. I believe he's found the plate just a hair better.
Yeah, I think so. Pitching change early after the hits and having some control problems for Blue Mountain.
And a swinging strike, 3, and he holds on to it. So 5 runs on just 2 hits. There was 1 error in the inning, and at the end of 1 inning of play, it's Freed-Hardeman 5 and Blue Mountain 2. Let's take a timeout on the baseball broadcast of Worthy Road Studios of Freed-Hardeman Baseball.
Chase Animal Hospital is a 5-doctor small animal practice in Huntsville, Alabama. We are a full-service hospital offering great patient care, boarding, grooming, and doggy daycare. Come and see us for all of your pets' needs. We are a proud sponsor of Freed-Hardeman University Athletics.
And Tom Britt, Coach Joe Holloway here with you, and we are having fun with the Presto stats. I know that Michael Molnix and Ray have had more time to work with it. Tom and I filling in for those two fine gentlemen today and enjoying working for Worthy Road Studios. And, of course, we love Freed-Hardeman. And, Tom, you and I did quite a few of the Freed-Hardeman women games, even when they had their own broadcaster in the NAI tournament.
Yeah, it really did. You know, we were feeding back to other schools and that sort of thing across the country, and they always represented themselves extremely well at the NAI National Women's Division I tournament there in Jackson that was there for 2 decades plus. And Coach Neal was always there. And I got to find a mute here somewhere, Joe, on your computer here, because we are coming through here.
Probably that picture up there has a sound mute up there somewhere. Let's see if I can go back to it. And like I said, we are learning all about Presto Stats today. And
first pitch is inside there.
Yeah, first pitch inside. Tom, it should be over on the left-hand side of the picture over there. There's one popped up out in the outfield. The sure-handed Hunter Beecham will look for it, watch him put it in there. He covers it with that hand. What a great job. That kid is a defensive wizard. And 22 coming up to the plate for them, Josh Smith.
He's from Tupelo, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Played at East Mississippi Community College.
Good place to be from Tupelo. Got some relatives down that way. Scott Bebout used to be manager over at 104 before their present manager runs a radio station down there. Boy, there's one tattooed down the right field line, but it'll go foul. And we thought we were going to have some excitement there for a minute.
Yeah, Smith just got around a little bit too early on that one, didn't he? Just a little bit too early. Got some bat on it, though. It had some speed on it, too. It would have probably gone for extra bases.
It would. 0-2 count with 1 out in the inning. And let's see. Try that one. There's also one down
over
there.
Okay, I couldn't find it over there.
Here's one hit out into right field. Right fielder's going to get under it. Puts the one-handed catch and down, and so now there are 2 outs. That'll bring up
two down there.
Zach Kuhn, the catcher. So a good start to this inning after we had a little tough start the last time. 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. That one fouled off. That one was a breaking ball. For 1 strike. 2 outs, 1 strike. Mason Morgan on the mound, the big right-hander for the Freed-Hardeman Lions. We're playing straight away, although maybe a step towards the right field line. That should be a strike. I'm bad about that. There we go.
There it is. He finally got it up there. Yeah, this youngster here batting now 6'1", 220. He's a strong-looking young man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very capable, I understand, from one of their players was talking about. He's lost a few baseballs for him in practice. See what happens in the real game, be fouled off. Will McCall will field it, flips it up there, takes a look at it. Now, the one thing I don't have the answer for, how many baseballs do you have to throw out on a turf field? Because on a grass field, they get
stained or dirt, yeah. I don't know. Do they get those little black spots off those little plastic or rubber things?
Interesting. Popped up out into right center field. Hunter Beecham will take control of it, and he will end the inning. So 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. The score at the end of 1 1/2 innings of play. Freed-Hardeman 5, and the Blue Mountain team has 2. Let's take a timeout. Worthy Road Studios production of Freed-Hardeman Baseball.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome to Man's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
And we're back, Tom. Now what looked like was going to be a slugfest. I thought Mason really looked good, Mason Morgan, in the top of the second.
Yeah, it slowed down a bit, and it was 3 up and 3 down there, and Freed-Hardeman maintaining their 5-2 lead, of course, with that quick inning there, quickest half inning that we've had, right? First inning took a little bit longer with those 5 runs scored by the Lions, and then, of course, Blue Mtn had 2 runs, so we had 7 runs there in the first inning.
Absolutely, and get the Freed-Hardeman lineup coming up here. And approaching the plate is number 12, Christian Presley. Christian Presley, first time up, walked. Right-handed hitter going against the left-hander this time. The pitch fouled off, and I don't know if it got his foot or not, but that stings if it does. Great pictures there by Worthy Road Studios. We're fixing to hook into
hard line. I think,
yeah, hard line. That helps.
Input.
Helps a whole lot. Here we go. The second pitch, low and inside for ball 1. 1-1 count. Christian Presley up there. Walked and scored his first time up. And the third pitch is a 1-ball, 2-strike count. So Wilcher is doing a much better job of finding the plate. You got to feel sorry for McDonald a little bit. 1-2 pitch on the way. Boy, I tell you what now, I got to give Presley credit. He got a better eye than I did. I probably would have been swinging because I would have been scared that was strike 3. So 2-ball, 2-strike count with no outs, Tom, with our leadoff man. We batted around the last time.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch.
Did he go? He called him anyway.
Yep. They're going to get him because,
punched him.
Yeah, one way or the other. That one is a strikeout. And now Sean Rooney, who also scored. He was hit by a pitch the last time up. Outfield playing him straight away. They did back up a step or two in left field for him. He hits a ground ball to the shortstop. The scoop, the throw to first, got him by about 3 steps. So
2 quick outs.
Yeah, 6-3. And now he is 0 for 1. McCall coming up, Will McCall. And he lost one for us the last time. That was a home run. It took off, got out of here, and there's kids still chasing the ball at this time over the fence. As we told you earlier, from Columbia Central, played on that great team that had the 1-0 game against Weatherly that's with the Padres pitching now. Of course, Weatherly went straight to the major leagues then. McCall chose to continue his baseball here at the fine school of Freed-Hardeman. Here's the pitch, outside. So it's, I thought, again, the umpire didn't give a signal on the first one. I thought it was 2-0. They've got 1-0 up there, but 2 outs. There we go.
Yeah,
I was right.
2-2.
And that one's a strike. Interesting call. He sees it better than we do because we're looking down on it.
And he took a look. The batter took a look back at the umpire a little bit.
That tells me something. Will deep in the box.
Yeah.
Wow, strike 2. He must be getting the black line in there. And, of course, Will crowds it a little bit too. He'll dare you to throw it inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. No runners on. There's the chopped ground ball to third. Third baseman comes in, shoots it across. It'll never get there. Tom, I'm going to say he beat it out, and temporarily I'm going to give him a hit. We'll see what the official score does.
Yeah, I think so. He wanted to bounce it on the turf.
And they haven't flashed either one, error or single, but the DH is coming up. And, of course, that's Kelly, William Kelly, wearing number 30, and he got hit. It is a hit.
I think that's the right ruling on that, don't you?
I agree. So there was no way the third baseman was going to throw our runner out, Will McCall. Nick Wilcher on the mound, wears 14. Now, Will's not going to get a big lead, although it's bigger than I thought he would get on this first pitch. Left-hander, and that one a strike. He got that outside corner. got to really watch those left-handers. They can freeze you sometimes. Tom, did you ever pitch? I know you played positions, played several of them.
In Little League, of course, we played everything, In Little League, mostly infield.
And fouled off for a 2-strike count. Oh, no balls, 2 strikes. Wilcher has a good quick move to the plate, kind of a glide move. I like seeing the home runs. I was getting all excited. Now this one looks
really
like
warmed up. Now it's cooled off a little bit, right?
Yeah. Well, intensity goes up as scoring in any sport. Here's one popped up. Now, will it be hit in a place nobody can get to? No, the first right fielder hustles over, gets that, does a good job for the third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base, and at the end of 2 innings of play, Freed-Hardeman leads 5-2 over Blue Mountain. Let's take a timeout on Worthy Road Studios' presentation of Freed-Hardeman baseball.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
And we're at the top of the third here in Henderson, Tennessee, the home of Freed-Hardeman University. Joe Holloway and Tom Britt here for the broadcast between the Freed-Hardeman University Lions and the Blue Mountain College, who came to town on a cold afternoon. And the bats have been pretty hot today out there. Number 9, Riley Tate steps in, left-handed hitter for Blue Mountain College. First pitch there from Morgan, a little bit outside. 0-1. The Lions leading 5-2 after falling behind. There's one hit up the middle. That'll fall in for a base hit right in front of the center fielder who had a hand on it. He's going to second. The man's going to try to get in there, and he is in there. Good running by the base runner there, Joe. He didn't slow down after he saw the center fielder get a hand on it, but not pick it up.
He did a great job of that, and the throw sailed on Beecham, who usually very accurate with his arm, but that one up high and never had a chance.
Yeah, just didn't get a good hand on it, and puts Blue Mountain in a scoring position here, down 5-2 in the top of the third.
And
stepping in is Gonzalez, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the man that led off the game with a home run.
Home run, yeah, to make it 1-0. Like a curveball there, the cross for a strike.
Good breaking ball right there. Kept it down low, and Gonzalez, I have a feeling it will be kept much lower this time.
I don't blame him. I would too, because that other one took off over that fence and had some steam on it when it did. Gonzalez there, runner at second, shows bunt, tries to bunt down the first base line and bunts it foul.
Well, that puts him in the hole, 0-2, but he's just interested in getting on.
And moving the man over, that's part of the strategy here, I guess at that point.
And good strategy. You're only 3 runs behind. It's not a killer lead yet.
So Gonzalez steps back in there. There's a throw to second. That was just trying to get the runner back there. I don't think they really had the pickoff on there, did they?
No, I don't think they did either. And I want to say we missed the signal. Because
a little miscommunication, maybe the second base, and then the catcher didn't get in tandem there. There's a ball outside.
And that one had a little spin to it, so it's probably a breaking ball. Mason, a very fine young man, as well as a good pitcher for our team.
Stands on the right side of that rubber, doesn't he?
Yes, he
or
does.
Left side of the rubber, excuse me. There's a ball, and it's 2-2. So each team has had 3 hits in this ball game, Joe, as Two of them for Blue Mountain were home runs.
Yes, it was. That one
Kind of
inside.
A high curveball. You know.
Now, that's one of those, sometimes you see the hitter maneuver that elbow to pick him a base up. 3-2 count, Tom.
3-2, and the pitcher looking to the catcher here to get the signal. Man at second. 3-2, nobody out. And it's hit to the third baseman, got onto the turf and got him out with throw to first there.
And a good 5-3, but you know what? Only the third baseman could have got him out. Shortstop, it gets to him, it's a base hit.
Yeah, for sure. It was nice pickup, nice throw there by Freed-Hardeman University. Runner advances to third for Blue Mountain College, looking to sneak in another run here with one out in the inning here. Top of the third. Here's the pitch, a little bit low in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, goes to the screen, and Blue Mountain will score easily there on the pass ball. Yes. Or a wild pitch, maybe they'll score it.
Probably a wild pitch on that one, although it would be close. That was the 35th pitch by Mason Morgan.
Here's the pitch to there for a base hit. So getting on base with the base hit there for Blue Mountain is Alex Freed-Hardeman, the junior. So it looks like we're going to have a lot of base runners in this ballgame, Joe.
Absolutely, and that's fun. I know the pitchers don't like that a whole lot, but
and coaches don't like it very much, do they? On the opposing team, anyway. Dylan Hale steps in there, the junior for Blue Mountain. There's one catch in the corner there, a little off speed.
Nice pitch too.
Yeah. A runner at first. No balls, one strike here. 5-3, Freed-Hardeman out in front. You can see the wind kind of blowing the camera around outside. It has been a windy day. Blowing across the field right now. Might have been blowing out a little more in the first inning, Joe, when those balls got up in the air and got out of here. What do you think?
Yeah, it was then. And I was looking at the camera, and I can see it moving a little bit. Boy, there's a healthy swing.
Yeah, nice cut. Nothing happening there for Hale. Nice pitch to get him to swing. Here's the flag, and we take it out there. You can see it blowing a little bit there. Blowing across the field in center field. The wind is. Ball was a little high, gets to the second baseman, goes to the second baseman, trying to turn the double play a little late. Couldn't have got him anyway. I think he'd have been there, but got the lead runner, which is the most important thing.
That's right. Got the fielder's choice on that one.
Designated hitter will come up now for Blue Mountain here. Anthony Lipsy, the senior from Myrtle, Mississippi.
He's 0 for 1 on the day.
5-3, the Lions taking the lead after being down early in the first inning, 2-0. Runner at first with 2 out. This one off the end of the bat to the right fielder. Pulls it in there, and that's the third out of the inning. So we played the top half of the third inning with the 5-3 Freed-Hardeman leading. We'll be back after this timeout here. Worthy Road's broadcast of Freed-Hardeman University baseball.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
And welcome back to Henderson, Tennessee. It's a 5-3 ball game, Joe, with the Lions of Freed-Hardeman University out in front of Blue Mountain. And on a cold afternoon, but with the lead, it makes it a little bit warmer, doesn't it?
It makes it a whole lot warmer, and I want to compliment Eli Walker. He's helping me. We'll get yours over there. We're using Presto Stats, and people in AI oriented are used to the DAC stats, and this is our first game now.
It's our first game in a long time.
I'm trying to find a good way to just for baseball now.
We've done some basketball and stuff, but it's been a while since we've done some baseball, that's for sure.
And last year, operating under a whole total different system. Here's the first pitch.
Sanders whips it down the left baseline there. Foul ball.
Yeah. I believe Zach's 1 for 1. He had that single to the right side of the infield that nobody could have gloved earlier. Time wind died down for a change.
Yeah, just for a second here, the flag is just down there. It's not moving at all. Looked a little high from the press box, but the ump calls it a strike anyway, so it's 0-2.
Yeah, the umpire said that one kind of snuck in there. I don't know about sneaking on that one, but he called it a strike.
Sanders to the shortstop, plays it well, throws him out. So nice play by the shortstop there, Riley Tate. Of course, Joe, growing up, you and I, we never played on artificial turf. I never did, and you may have, but it's an entirely different game because the ball usually bounces a little higher, doesn't it?
It does. It gets there faster, bounces higher. Only action I had we had a strip of artificial turf in Oman Arena to practice football on. And that is it. And the next time I saw artificial turf, except for the Major League Stadium, was the Memphis Chicks had it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that, going down to see the Chicks play a little baseball down there.
But it was only the infield, though. The outfield was still grass.
Yeah, I remember that. They'd have to try to dry out the outfield there if it was wet. There's a nice bat on the ball, left fielder. So that's the second out of the inning.
Yeah. Hunter now 0 for 1 because he walked back that first time up and scored.
Kent Rookland gets in there for the Lions of Freed-Hardeman University with 2 out, nobody on. Lions maintaining that lead 5-3. Ball caught the corner there, the left-hander who came in relief for Blue Mountain, and he's done a pretty good job, hasn't he, Joe?
He has. He's found the plate. He's kept us at bay.
Got another one in there.
Yeah, he's going to get that one. And the umpire likes that pitch where the young man's throwing it.
Yeah,
Brooklyn walked and had a stolen base back in the first inning, I believe.
Ball a little low and outside, trying to keep it away from the hitter, and got down a little low and got the ball there. Brooklyn looking to put the bat on the ball and get on base, keep the inning alive here at the bottom of the third. Ball outside, evens the count. Two in the first for Blue College, 1 in the third, 5 in the first for Freed-Hardeman University in this ball game. Gets the bat on it from the turf. The shortstop will not get the out there.
Yeah, didn't have enough on that one.
Yeah, a little deep there. It would have taken a bullet throw to catch him down there too, don't you think?
It would have, and sometimes you can get a little speed throwing it off, but you can't have a 2-hopper off the AstroTurf. It's got to be a 1-hopper with some juice behind it.
Kimmy Johnson gets into the batter's box for Freed-Hardeman University. Runner on first base here with 2 outs. Gets a bat on it. Not a lot on it. May drop. It does. Gets the base hit. The runner will go to third. And so it'll be first and third for Freed-Hardeman with 2 outs, leading at 5-3.
Kimmy hit that Texas leaguer, but you know what? The box score, it looks just like he rattled the wall.
That's right. A hit is a hit, right?
Absolutely. First and third. Libla coming up.
Youngster steps up there, Mason. with 2 men on, 2 out, and a 5-3 lead. Lions looking to extend here. A base hit would get at least run in here for them. Takes a good cut. Strike 1.
He comes to this at bat 0-1. Base hit means 1 for sure.
Freed-Hardeman, the pitcher for Blue Mountain. Left-hander, gets him to swing again, so it's 0-2. And grins a little bit on that one, right? You know, I probably shouldn't have swung at that one, he's thinking, right? I probably shouldn't.
Now you got to make contact with that ball.
Yeah, you got to protect the plate here and don't go fishing here. If they throw it high, they let the runner advance there, no chance to get him.
Didn't get any coverage out of the short and second baseman that time. And if he'd thrown through, it would have gone all the way into center field. Runners at second, third, so a base hit would stand a very good chance of scoring too.
Sanders on second base there. Fouls it away out of play on the left side. Libla, the batter for Freed-Hardeman University. The Lions with that 5-3 lead. Wind back blowing a little bit now. As we noted earlier, it had died a little bit. Ball is high. 2-2 even in the count now with 2 out.
And the deuces are wild this time, Tom. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That'd been good yesterday,
outs,
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, 2-2-22. So it's 2-2-2 here. Fouled another one off there.
Well, he's hanging tough.
Yep. Making a little contact.
Making that pitch count go up, too. We need to check Wilcher's pitch count.
Ball outside. Full count. Took it off of it there.
We know he's thrown at least 37 pitches, but McDonald threw 25 in the short time he was in there.
Base hit here was score 2 for Freed-Hardeman and a foul tip as Libla stays alive here. Libla stays alive.
You want to score, but this is turning into a good at bat for young man Libla because he has worked this pitcher quite a bit.
He really has. He's been getting the bat on it, hasn't he? Libla stepped back in there. And they struck him out.
Strike him out, tag him out.
That's right. So after 3, it's Freed-Hardeman 5 and Blue Mountain 3. We'll take a timeout here as Worthy Road broadcasts Freed-Hardeman University Baseball.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
And welcome back. And Freed-Hardeman University with the lead in this ball game down in Henderson today with a cold afternoon for baseball, but they've heated it up with 8 runs between the two teams. Fortunately for the Lions and you Lions fans, it's 5-3 Freed-Hardeman here. Freed-Hardeman's had 5 hits, 4 hits for Blue Mountain, the guest here this afternoon. Joe, it's been a pretty good ball game, hasn't it?
It really has after that start, and we looked like it was going to be a power knock-'em-out game. It turns into a defensive struggle now, and some good baseball, some stolen bases here and there, and just seeing a lot of fine baseball, and that's the way it is at Freed-Hardeman. Remind the Freed-Hardeman fans that the men and women advanced in the Mid-South basketball tournament. That's
congratulations to them. The wind continues to blow, and could be a factor if it begins to blow out again like it was a little bit earlier.
Now, our good friend Diamond Dave McCulley that Tom and I both have broadcast, he was here with Bethel last night doing their play-by-play. And, of course, Worthy Road Studios has that game archived on YouTube.
Did it here last night. Yeah, those games. So Blue Mountain, number 5 there, Hall to the shortstop and thrown out there. 1 down, 1 up, 1 down.
Well, this is unusual. Last year I was used to position changing, shading hitters and stuff, but I can see with the wind, you just got to play it straight away.
Easton Rainier's in there. Left-handed hitter takes a ball there.
Of course, Blue Mountain scored on Gonzalez home run. Hale had a home run, and then Tate scored on a wild, and they did score that a wild pitch, Tom.
As we thought it probably was, right?
Yes, you were right on and accurate with that.
Blue Mountain batting here, taking another one on the inside, or taking the first one on the inside there. So it's two balls, no strikes, 1 out. Top of the 4th. That one gets away. Ball 3. So you can bet that senior second baseman will be taking his time here. Rainer at bat here, left-hander. Ball high there.
Well, he'll remain at 0 for 1 because he gets a walk there.
Yeah, Morgan couldn't get the pitch down, gets the walk there, and chance to tie it up with a home run here for the Blue Mountain team here as Josh Smith steps up there. Takes a strike there.
Smith, the left fielder. He's 0 for 1 today.
Youngsters from down Tupelo. Not too far down the road from here. Takes another. Takes a ball. 2 balls, no strike. Ball outside. Stepping back in there. 2-1. And he calls a timeout, steps outside, rubs the eye a little bit there. The wind is blowing.
Got a text wanting to know from one of my Jackson Christian fans that do their broadcast. Avery Bradford's not in the lineup today, but he is a freshman here at Freed-Hardeman this year.
Ball inside. 3-1. Runner at first base. 1 out for Blue Mountain. Freed-Hardeman trying to work their way through this top of the 4th. Ball outside, so another runner gets aboard on a walk. Runners at first and second.
Tom, now I can't see our bullpen. Is there any activity down the left field line in our bullpen?
I can't see it either.
Yes, there is.
There
I finally leaned my head around.
Couldn't see him there for a minute.
Yeah.
Zach Kuhn comes back up there for Blue Mountain. Facing Morgan, the right-handed pitcher, right up the middle. There's the ball into the center field. Will it drop? It does drop. It's in there for a base hit. So base is loaded. Well, I'll tell you this, Joe. Good job of keeping the ball in front of you if you're going to try to get a glove on it, right?
Yeah, Hunter will always give you an effort. He tries to block it, and good job with it. But that one was almost like it was you took it and threw it out there. Well placed.
It just really died, didn't it?
Yeah.
Just really died on going down there. Stepping up to bat is Riley Tate. Is that right? Number 9, is that it? I think. These dark numbers on gray uniforms are tough to see.
Riley
sometimes.
Tate, number 9. Yeah, that is a little tough. It should be Riley Tate who comes in with a run scored, and he is, 1 for 1.
Morgan, the pitcher for Freed-Hardeman. Base is loaded. 1 out. That one will get in for a a base hit. 1 run will score. Throw is cut off, and now it's a 5-4 ball game. Blue Mountain trailing here.
So Tate's 2 for 2 today. And here comes a young man up to the plate that you probably don't want to face with the bases loaded.
Well, we got pitching coach coming out, right?
Looks like Coach Estes from my vantage point. Of course, Coach Estes was in the St. Louis Cardinals minor league system for a long time, and very talented young man. We're going to have a pitching change, Tom. And while we're having a pitching change, let's take a 30-second timeout on Worthy Road's production of Freed-Hardeman baseball.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Just imagine, no more drills. Look at some of Dr. Nathan Nash's patient results. We provide a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to a full dental reconstruction. And now, prepless veneers. We're there when you need us. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family just like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook to see all those loving smiles. Call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry, we want to make you smile.
Tom, we're back, and we've had a pitching change. I've got number 36, Quinn Bennett, coming on.
Yeah. Bennett comes in. The right-hander warming up out there on this cold afternoon with the wind chill hovering just below freezing. Trying to get stretched down there. Of course, he was working for a while down there in the bullpen, so he comes in with several pitches already on his arm trying to warm up. Lions out in front as he comes in, 5-4, but the bases are loaded.
Absolutely.
Blue Mountain scored one here in the top of the fourth already to cut that lead.
Only one out, too, Tom. That presents a problem. There's been a decision. Looks like they're going to go for 2, though.
Yeah, Gonzalez homered in the first, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Strong hitter. And he has a healthy swing.
Yeah, gets him to swing at it. Bennett does with the pitch there. Maybe took a little off of it. May have been looking for that fastball, right?
That's right. I think he was sitting on a pitch. You're right.
Yeah. Second one's high and inside, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Mason Morgan threw a total of 50 pitches in his time. He is responsible for the runners on base.
So Bennett takes a stretch with the bases loaded, fires at the plate, pops it up on the infield.
Should be the infield fly rule.
Well, it gets down to the infield a little bit, and runner does tag, but he doesn't advance. Catcher blocks the throw in there. Nice block there by Libla.
Well, yeah, Libla did a great job. Got to throw through the shoulders or the head of that man. And behind us is the Honorable Ray Pack, who will call all the softball this year. And he calls a few other things, too.
This is the Lions out in front 5-4 here. Frillman comes up to bat. Frillman takes the ball to the inside. Wind continuing to blow most of the ball game so far. Cold north wind. Frillman takes another one inside. Oh, we got hit.
Got hit. Yeah. So that'll tie this contest up. Yep.
So getting in there now is Dylan Hale for Blue Mountain. We have a 5-5 tie ball game here in the top of the fourth.
Yeah, he's 1 for 2 and scored a run today.
Ball inside.
We really need to get ahead in this count and not put ourselves in a bad position. 2 outs helps. Base is still jammed, so you got to force anywhere.
Yeah. Just don't let it get out of the infield, right? If you can.
Absolutely.
Hale gets it out of the infield. Center fielder stepped in, stepped back over his head. Will go to the wall. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And 3 runs will score here. I know he took a step in, Joe, and I don't know whether the wind got a hold of it or he just misjudged it.
I don't know either, because Hunter usually does not miss plays like that. He's probably as steady of a defensive fielder as you're going to have out there in center field. But a 3-run, and we'll see, they call it an error. It's a 3-run error.
And the wind dies down just for a moment here. 2 outs. Good cut there by Lipsy for Blue Mountain. Took a healthy swing at that one, didn't he?
Yes, Lipsy is.
Everybody's swinging for the fences.
But you can tell he is a strong young man too.
Yeah. 5'10", 225. He's got some weight to go behind it there.
You know, he could have been a fullback or tailback in high school.
Here it is. He gets a base hit. He's going to stop the runner at third. The ball will be cut off by the shortstop there. So 2 on, 2 out, and an 8-5 lead by Blue Mountain College. Their second lead of the ball game as they jumped out in the first on Gonzalez. With the Gonzalez home run is what I'm trying to say. There's a pitch on the inside.
And Hall is 0 for 2.
Junior youngster watches the ball down low. And of course, the runner will advance and go pass on an throwing error. The run will score from third. So it's 9-5 now.
Had a little excitement in the Blue Mountain dugout over there. They got
the
lead
lead
a little
now.
cheer or something.
Yeah. What is that, Joe? That 8 hits, I guess, for
9 runs on 8 hits. It had been 8 and 8, and we have 5 runs on 5 hits. Both teams have committed an error.
Getting away from the catcher a little bit there and had to pick it back up as Hall took a ball there, Kelton Hall. Wind jarring the camera around outside there. A little bit. High and inside.
And, of course, for folks that can't see it, that camera is on the side of the center field wall there.
And the wind will make them hop around there. Another inside pitch there by Bennett for Freed-Hardeman.
Got to throw those strikes. Remember the late Dizzy Dean used to say, "Oh, those bases on balls. You don't want to walk this man."
Yeah. Foul back, out of play.
The one thing we haven't had is bases loaded, 3, 2, and 2 outs. I always like those merry-go-rounds.
Bennett wind up the pitch. Looked like a good pitch, but not according to the umpire, and we call a walk.
And they said he didn't go around or
Ball
anything.
will go down. 2 on, 2 out, and the Lions are down to Blue Mountain by a score of 9-5 now. Looks like Rayner will step in there, Easton Rayner. Looks at the ball on the inside. There's a throw down to second. Ball bounces up, blocked by the second baseman down there.
That was a little closer than it even looked on the.
I thought he had a chance for a moment. Rookland blocked it there. The runner got in front of the ball actually a little bit, didn't he?
That hurt the catch and tag situation.
Here's the pitch, gets some wood on, or gets the bat onto it, and the sliding catch to center field is the third out. So we have played the top of the fourth. It is 9-5, Blue Mountain leading. We'll take a timeout here with the Worthy Roads broadcast of Freed-Hardeman University baseball.
Animal Hospital is a 5-doctor small animal practice in Huntsville, Alabama. We are a full-service hospital offering great patient care, boarding, grooming, and doggy daycare. Come and see us for all of your pets' needs. We are a proud sponsor of Freed-Hardeman University Athletics.
And the bottom of the fourth here, Freed-Hardeman coming up to the plate, down by 4 runs. This ballgame, Joe's been a back and forth one with a lot of runs.
It has been. We picked up our 5 spot back in the first, threatened the last inning, but couldn't get the 2 runners home, and they did convert in their top half of the inning.
Christian Presley will come to the plate.
Officially, he's 0 for 1 today.
Here's the first pitch, gets the bat on it, gets his first hit of the game, right? So
absolutely, can't beat that.
1 for 2.
Smith will get it back in for Blue Mountain. And Rooney's 0 for 1 coming to the plate. Maybe he'll get his first hit of the day.
So Rooney will step up there. Watches the ball go low there.
Belcher came into this inning with 46 pitches thrown.
Grounder to the second baseman. Can they turn the double? They don't. Bad throw there. Bounces past the first baseman.
Got a good bounce off of the wall, though, to keep the runner from being able to advance.
So Rooney at first base now with 1 out. The Lions are down in this one.
And Will McCall 2 for 2 coming to the plate.
McCall, the right-handed hitter, takes the first pitch, launches it into right center. 1 out there, second out of the ball game in this inning.
Will goes 2 for 3 now.
William Kelly steps up there. Kelly's had, what, 2 at-bats?
2 at-bats. He's 0 for 2. He's our designated hitter.
Kind of working on the batter's box there a little bit, backside of there.
And you don't see much of that with
well, you really don't, do you? Takes a strike on the inside.
And again, all you have to do at the end of the ball game is take the broom and push and fill in any bare spots.
Break it back, yeah. Whatever you want to do with it.
And there won't be many bare spots.
Nah, not really. Second pitch, high. Evens the count. At 1-1. 2 out here in the bottom of the fourth. There goes the runner. They got the hit and run on, hit to the right field. The right fielder back there, and a good leaping catch, Joe.
Yeah, Hale did a great job.
He did. And that will end the inning.
Sometimes you're not sure where that wall is back there.
That's true. 9 for Blue Mountain, 5 for Freed-Hardeman. We'll take a timeout here with the Worthy Roads broadcast of Freed-Hardeman University baseball.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome to Man's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
And welcome back here in Henderson, Tennessee, where Freed-Hardeman University is hosting the Blue Mountain team today. It's a cold afternoon, and the scoreboard has been bright with runs, though, Joe, as we see a total of 14 out there. And what is that, 8 and 8 on the hits still?
Nine runs, eight hits,
yeah.
one error.
One error, all right. So both teams getting some offense going today. Josh Smith will come in there, top of the fifth, with Freed-Hardeman leading. Fouls the first pitch off, back to the screen.
Smith 0 for 1 officially today. Did walk.
Second pitch, kind of off the end of the bat, spinning, and the center fielder plays it well there. So there's one away here. Open the top of the fifth. So the catcher steps up there for Blue Mountain. Takes the ball on the inside. They change out the baseball.
Yeah, he's 1 for 2 today.
Seguin on the outside is a ball, evens the count. Or excuse me, that makes it a 2 balls, no strike count. Another pitch is outside, so it's 3 balls, no strikes, and a walk.
Walked him on 4.
Or Kuhn.
Don't want to put those runners on, because I tell you what, Blue Mountain at times have been very efficient on the offensive play.
There's a throw to first. Kuhn is back there safely. That Ryan Tate in there. Takes the corner there, watches the pitch hit the corner. I'm sorry, a ball. I thought it hit the corner. 1 ball, no strikes. Takes a cut at that one, so it's count is even now to Tate. With the runner on first and 1 out. Tate watches a high outside pitch. Wind picking back up a little bit.
Yeah, Old Glory blowing hard towards right field now.
Standing straight out now, isn't it? Yeah. Comes the pitch, fouled off. Foul to play out of the fence here toward the left side a little bit. 2-2. Count is even. 1 out here in the top of the fifth, excuse me. Batter steps out.
Yeah, Bennett really wants to get him on this pitch. Doesn't want to run it to 3-2, even though there's only 1 out.
Popped there. Will it drop in there? And it does. Little Texas leaders used to say. And Shortstop gets back and picks it up, throws it back in. Loses his hat in the process, but in the process, Blue Mountain gets 2 runners on at first and second. 1 out. And number 3 will step in there, and that's Raymond Gonzalez, a man who can put some power to the bat if he gets it onto the ball. Already today with a home run in the first inning.
Make note that Tate's 3 for 3 now after that. Gonzalez 1 for 3, and it was that home run you talked about, Tom.
Takes the ball here to open this at bat. Second pitch on the way, takes a good cut. Strike 2. Kind of a lean-looking player, isn't he? He's not really big. 5'9", 170.
Yeah, has great bat speed, though.
In the stretch, here comes the pitch, and it's a foul ball down the third base line. Sean Rooney, the pitcher for Freed-Hardeman University, and his team down 9-5. Standing on the mound there, rubbing the baseball on the leg and getting ready to throw. He throws off the center of the rubber there. Takes that short stretch, and here it comes. And Gonzalez swings and strikes out.
Yeah, he
went 2 outs.
He went kind of dipping for that one a little bit.
He did.
Frillman's 1 for 2. That's hitting Tom.
Ball bounces in front of the plate. There may be a play at third, and the third baseman. Nice catch there to keep him going to left field. He had to dive for that one. Just a nice diving catch there by McCall.
If we had a gymnastics team, you'd have to put Will McCall on it.
Flat out, right?
Yes.
It appeared as if he was diving after a bouncer, right, to the left side there.
That'd be one of those 10.0 scores.
Yeah. Good job. Ball 1.
Trouble is that puts 2 runners in scoring position.
Well, that's true, yeah. That's the bad part of it. Frillman batting. Frillman takes 2 balls as Rooney's struggling a little bit here.
It really is close, but you don't get a cigar for being close. What do they say? Atomic bombs only count, or horseshoes and atomic bombs on close.
Yeah. Frillman taken all the way, and Rooney throws it right across the plate. Here's the second one. Hit to the shortstop. The only play, of course, is at first. He's thrown out. And that will end the inning. 9-5, Blue Mountain leading over Freed-Hardeman University. During Worthy Road's broadcast of Freed-Hardeman University baseball.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Well, we come to the bottom of the, the top of the 6th, right? The bottom 5th, I'm sorry.
Bottom of the 5th.
A wrong placement here on my mat there. Yeah, bottom of the 5th, and Freed-Hardeman comes to bat, and they're down, Joe, and it's at a point now that you'd like to get something going because, 9-inning game, you're 5 through. You want to try to even it up a little bit if you can in this inning.
Yeah, you don't want to have to depend on getting a grand slam or something like that. You want to put some runs together, at least nibble one run into it.
So maybe the Lions can get something going.
Wilcher comes into this inning for Blue Mountain having thrown 52 pitches.
I think we have a new arm out there, don't we? 21, is that right?
Let's check him out and see if they've changed. That doesn't look like Wilcher, and I didn't see his number, so.
I think it is.
It is. Looks like it's going to be 27.
27, okay.
Luke Corley.
Luke Corley.
So we can close the book on Wilcher, who did them a very good job. He gave up no runs.
Sanders batting for Freed-Hardeman, takes a good cut. Misses.
Zach had a big hit early in the game. He scored a run. He's 1 for 2.
Left-handed pitcher misses with this one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Left-hander takes a little bit of it off of it and misses there.
Now that time he tipped it, and Zach good enough hitter to stay away from it if he didn't want it.
Corley pitching, and ball popped up out of play there by Sanders.
Sanders fouled that one off much higher and drawn rain before 3 o'clock.
Well, maybe we'll kind of slip past that if we can. I hope so, or it gets pushed back a little bit. What do you think?
Hopefully so. We're still in good shape, unless my computer's wrong. It's just 1:33, so we got time.
37 now is the temp outside.
Heat wave.
Yeah. High pitch there.
Yeah, I believe I know when the curveballs come in, so does Zach Sanders.
Yeah. 1 high. 3-2. Got up there and didn't come down, did it?
It didn't. Spun a lot.
So Sanders gets a bat on it, but I believe it's going to go foul.
Oh, he would have loved to have held that bat just a hair of a second longer.
Grins a little bit as he turns around and looks at the dugout. Kind of says, well, I know I probably should have got that one, right?
Yeah. I know one thing, Mr. Rawlings probably told us we didn't have any more baseballs or something, and I'm joking about that, but we were losing them there early.
Off the end of the bat to the right side, second baseman out there can't get to it, drops in for a base hit. So a man is aboard to begin the half of the inning for Freed-Hardeman.
And now 2 for 3 for Zach Sanders. You can always count on Zach. Even last year, he could get you a timely hit, make a great play at second base. Here comes Hunter Beecham, and he would love to atone right now. He scored a run, but he'd love to atone for the ball that got over his head.
So Corley, the freshman, pitching now, the left-hander. The bunt is on, but the ball is high, so it's 1 ball and no strike. Man at first. Freed-Hardeman, a little drought of scoring, Joe, after that first inning, right?
We have. We got
cooled down.
Well, we got up there a bunch of goose eggs.
Yeah. There's a throw over to first base. Runners back easily, of course.
Yeah, the hello move, because that was not the good move.
Sanders steps back.
Third baseman up on the grass, seeing if we still have the bunt on.
Beecham takes a cut, misses it.
Yeah, that looked like the cut last year when Beecham got a hold of one like that. You didn't think of him losing one, but he totally lost it when he hit it.
Well, it's noted a long ball early, but it's kind of slowed down a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Takes a cut there. He was wanting that one for sure as Beecham misses. 1 ball, 2 strike, nobody out. Runner at first base for the Lions. Here comes the pitch from Corley. Off the end of the bat, foul ball. Beecham steps back in there with a 1-2 count. No out in the inning so far. Fouls it off. A bit to the inside there. Smaller part of the bat. Fouls it off.
Hanging tough, making him use up those pitches. He came into this game hitting .333.
Corley with the 1-2. Runner goes. Ball is fouled back.
Oh, he had that one stolen too.
Yeah. He really got a good jump, didn't he?
He really did. He studied the pitcher, and Zach stole some key bases last year.
And on a left-hander, too, which is a little bit more difficult, isn't it, sometimes?
It really is, because they can bring that leg up high and get it and kind of split the down leg and freeze you.
Yeah, there he goes to first base with it.
But
you kind of had to know that he was going to do that, right?
Yeah. Lou Brock, though, you say he could steal off left-handers better than he could right-handers.
He can see him right, I guess, better. I don't know. There goes the runner. Nobody covering. He'll just slide in there. Sanders on second now.
That's the second time they've been late with their cover, and he had that one stolen. Even if they'd thrown, they'd never gotten him.
Beecham steps back in, 2-2, no outs, runner at second. Good place to pick up a run here for the Lions. On the inside, he takes his cut, and he will sit down after that one.
And he really didn't want that one.
No, he really didn't. He would like that swing back, wouldn't he? I don't blame him. I would too. 2 out. Oh, maybe 1 out, excuse me.
Brooklyn comes in. He's hitting .225.
Runner at second. It's Sanders. Brooklyn the hitter. Corley the pitcher. Here's the pitch. He's going to steal third. Well, they don't even try. Well, he's still home. You don't see that much, do you?
No, you don't. But if I was going to steal it, I would try it on a left-handed pitcher. Would be my first choice over the right-hander. Probably not going to do that because he doesn't want to take us out of an inning.
Brooklyn throwing and strike. Gets the strike call. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. Here comes the pitch. Inside. 2-2. Actually, it's 2-1, excuse me.
2-1, yeah. And they're going to give us the run for the out. Look at the positioning of the infield.
Oh, yeah. They're deep, aren't they?
First baseman might try coming home, but probably won't.
High pop foul, fly, excuse me. It'll stay fair, and the shortstop will get it. Ooh, snow cone.
Yeah, a lot of white showing there.
But he caught it.
And that's really all that counts.
That's what matters. 2 outs now. Kimmy Johnson will come in, the right fielder for the Lions. Runner at third is Zach Sanders. Lions probably needing 1 here, Joe, out of this inning, I think.
It really did. It was important. Maybe Johnson can help us out and pick up something. He's 1 for 2 on the day. And Kimmy is also hitting .333.
Here's the pitch. Strike 1.
I'd like to see him hit one down the lines or in one of the gaps because I believe this young man could run forever.
Sanders has been running forever, Andy, since he got on first
Yeah,
base.
he has the speed to run forever also.
He does, yeah. Foul ball, back to the screen.
Dropping that back shoulder just a hair.
Yeah. Waited just a tad bit late, didn't he, to pull the trigger. Pitcher.
But Kimmy does have good speed and a good baseball player. Freshman coming in here.
Takes a cut. That will end the inning. We played 5 here in Henderson. Freed-Hardeman University hosting Blue Mountain College. Blue Mountain leading 9-5. As you're watching the Worthy Road broadcast of Freed-Hardeman University baseball.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
We are back ready for the start of the inning, and I believe we've changed pitchers, Tom. I see 41 out there, but
and that would be Hayden Campbell, left-hander.
Campbell in, and not a bad move. He's done a good job, and I think that they had thrown Bennett about as long as they wanted. He threw 39 pitches. Morgan threw 50, 39 for Quinn Bennett. Now Hayden Campbell comes on, wears number 41. Left-handed pitcher, gives them something a little different to look at. Don't see any other changes in our lineup, though. And we'll remind everybody that there will be a broadcast on Friday and Saturday. Campbellsville comes to town. That is a conference game right there. So we want you to watch on Worthy Road Studios or FHU's Facebook page, but also come out and support the team. And we're waiting for the bleachers to get back in, but you can still bring you a towel or bring you a blanket and sit on the concrete, and the honored seats are still up there. Lawn chair works there, yeah. Ray Pack with us today, and he was talking about this turf is not as fast as some of the turfs. It's closer to grass.
Yeah, a little softer.
But more ground rule doubles than all year. And this looks like Dylan Hale up there, ready to hit. He's a left-handed batter. The first pitch was there, and they call it a ball. Campbell on the mound now for Freed-Hardeman. 1-0 count comes to the plate, and that one is high and inside. And looks like Hale kind of looked back at the umpire and said, was he throwing at me? No, he wasn't. That was one that just got away. He's the right fielder for Blue Mountain. And this one hit on the ground. Can Sanders get to it? No, it's drilled through there for a base hit. And the 10th base hit of the game for the Blue Mountain team.
Good try for Sanders. Just couldn't get to it. The ball was just taking off too quickly there.
And they send up, let's see, number 10 for them.
That's Lipsy, I think. According to my roster.
Okay, yeah, that's Lipsy, Anthony Lipsy, who's the designated hitter. There's one dribble back to the mound. Campbell goes to first, and it'll advance the runner, but there's one out in the inning.
Yeah, it was hit so slowly that probably you couldn't get to play at second. You know, turn around and fired, probably wouldn't have gotten the out, but he got the out at first.
And I had to hit my spot button. I'm learning how to work slowly to work the Presto stats.
Yeah, it's different.
It is. Ray says it's different. He's already had to work with them. Outside pitch for a ball. Runner at second in scoring position. Outfield straight away. Beecham, but you do that to see the ball one step to the right field side. Campbell checks the runner, comes to the plate. A swinging strike one. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Runner at second.
Yeah, Elton there missing the pitch.
Here is the 1-1 pitch, swinging strike 2. And it's important to get ahead because we were getting behind some of those guys early, Tom, and that makes it a hitter's count.
Yeah, it does, and it looms large to get the second out in this half of the inning.
Campbell wants to come to the plate. He does, and a swinging strike 3. So a good job by him. There's one, actually. Well, let's see. I want to make sure. And coming to the plate after Lipsy is Kelton Hall. He's the first baseman. He is 0 for 3 today. Did have 1 base on balls. And 1 strike count now to him. McCall deep at third. Matter of fact, we're deep just about everywhere in the infield.
Yeah. I think that may be a Rayner, Joe, number 15 down there batting.
Okay.
Now. Takes an inside pitch there.
It is Rayner. You are right. I had to hit the spot button again. Change the lineup. I'm going down the thing, and then it got out of order again. This is Rayner.
Technology, right?
Yeah, I'm learning the second baseman.
Yeah. Hard copy sometimes better, right?
I'm going to bring my scorebook the next time. Here's a ground ball to the shortstop. Coming up and drops it, and everybody's safe. We flashed the E6 on the board right there. That is not a base hit.
Yeah, it's something you didn't want trailing here. You'd had your second out, even though it'd be a runner on third, you know.
As brings up 22, Josh Smith, the left fielder, who scored a run today. He's 0 for 2. He walked earlier in the contest. He also has 1 put out in the inning, or not in the inning, but he caught a fly ball. That one should be, and it is, a strike to Josh Smith, who hits left-handed.
He caught the corner with that one, didn't he?
Yes. Campbell threw that one with a little authority then.
A little zip on it.
And a swinging strike 2. It should be 2 strikes is what I've got. The scoreboard says 1 and 1. I'm going to say 0-2.
Yeah.
He's got to protect the plate. Here is the 0-2 pitch coming to the plate. Gets away from the cat. Or he got it, but he had to come out of there running.
Yeah, luckily he got it there right now.
Yes, because the run scores if he doesn't. Blue Mountain clinging to, or they're not clinging, they have a 4-run lead, 9-5. Here's a ground ball. It'll go foul. And we are in the top half of the 6th.
1 and 2 and 2 out here, and good place for the Lions to get that out.
Yeah.
Get out of the inning.
What if he throws him the curveball here? Pitching out of the stretch with that runner on first. Eyes him. The runner's going. Ground ball. Sanders will handle this one. Over to first. A closer play, but it's still, he handled it, and 3 outs there. So, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 men left on base, and the score at the end of 5.5. Blue Mountain 9, Freed-Hardeman 5. You are watching baseball on the Worthy Road Studios broadcast of Freed-Hardeman Baseball. Let's take a timeout.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Back for the bottom of the sixth, Freed-Hardeman should be the catcher. Libla leading off. That's Mason Libla. Then we should go to the top of the order, Christian Presley and Sean Rooney. Remind you of the big Campbellsville series coming up. And, Tom, we got to get some runs. It's getting late now.
Well, it really is, and this would be a good opportunity to do that, to start chipping right here because you're going to run out of time pretty soon if you don't. You got to get some numbers up on the board there to catch up against this Blue Mountain team.
Libla comes up. He hits in the ninth spot, hitting .211. He is 0 for 2 today, but then Christian Presley is 1 for 2 with a run scored. So is Sean Rooney, the first baseman. He is 0 for 2, but scored a run. He had walked, and, of course, Will McCall gave us that big 3-run shot to get us going.
Corley, the freshman pitcher on the mound for Blue Mountain, left-hander.
And I don't think his curveball's a threat. It hasn't hit so far, but he's kept his fastball good enough to keep us off the board. Here's Libla, the catcher. And that one high and outside. We need runners now. Don't matter how we get them there. We'll take a walk, a hit, error, whatever. We'll get them on, dive in front of the baseball and get on. Swinging, that's one of those little dribblers. Hustling down there, and a bad throw. And that one's going to be a bang, bang. I don't know whether to give him a hit or an error. It was right at – if you're a generous scorer, you give him a hit. And since you're at home, it's a home team.
Probably will be.
Probably give him a hit. That's what you want to do. We'll have a pinch runner, as you do for catchers, because they can go back and put their gear on.
Smithson will be the pinch runner.
Smithson coming in the ball game. Tom, is he a freshman or? Not sure, but that brings up Christian Presley to the plate. Presley, a freshman outfielder. He's hitting .258.
Yeah, Corley failed to get that one down. He just got it up high, and it just goes for a ball.
Yeah, Adam Smithson at first. And we need to manufacture some runs. We'll take them one at a time. Here goes the runner. They'll throw through. They don't have a chance at him. That one couldn't have gotten him out. If he'd tripped, he could have rolled over, chewed a pack of gum, and still stolen second base.
Well, that's what Freed-Hardeman needed. Get somebody in scoring position. If you get a hit, they're going to score here.
And if you catch people asleep, you remember?
Yeah.
Sanders caught him asleep and stole third a while ago.
He did.
And it looks like Smithson's got some speed. He's one of those guys that could run forever. He'd be probably on my 440 team, or they run 400 meters now.
I wanted Sanders to go ahead and try to steal home. Just go ahead and make the circuit, right?
Yeah, that would have been great. The late, great Jackie Robinson used to steal home a whole lot.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. Hit up in the air. Will it be deep enough? It looks like it's going to be short out. The left fielder, Smith, gets under it. We fake the tag, and he'll throw it. And kind of a lollipop shot. It had a little steam, but lollipopped a little bit.
A little bit too much to advance the runner.
Absolutely. Rooney coming to the plate with a runner in scoring position and one out. Rooney, the first baseman, has scored, but he has not gotten a hit today. Of course, he's got 6 putouts on the defensive side. And Rooney batting .318. Left-hander winds, fires, and the umpire says strike one. Corley's fastball is definitely his best pitch.
Yeah, I think so too, and Rooney just took a look at it there.
Well, he's checked him out. We have 5 runs on 8 hits, but we have 3 errors too, and that hurts. And they have 9 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. The 0-1 pitch Corley stares in, checks the runner at second, checks him a second time, comes to the plate, and a foul ball.
Yeah, I think it may hit the mask of the catcher there, didn't it?
Yeah, good old mask. Of course, the catchers now wear that hockey goalie type mask now.
A little different, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little different. But protective equipment has gotten much better.
Yeah, much better. Used to be just bars across there, didn't it? Straight across, 1, 2, 3.
Three bars, a little big thing. And sometimes, I always like to have the little thing that dropped down a little bit to protect your throat, too.
Yeah.
Now, some of these have the metal part that drops down. And so an 0-2 pitch on the way, and it must have been low.
Yeah, pretty good pitch, actually.
Yeah.
Just a little low.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Smithson on second, and a swinging strike 3. So with 2 outs, and now the runner on second will be off at the crack of the bat. And a young man that can produce, but they can afford to pitch very carefully and not give him anything good to hit. This is Will McCall, who is 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs. Had a big home run back in the first inning. And after he finally gets a handle on that one, but we weren't running, it probably was wise because I know catchers that they'll fake you off and then they'll reach down there and throw you out. 1 ball, no strikes on Will McCall, the home run hitter from Columbia, Tennessee. This one a liner, or not a liner, but a grounder, and get him by about a step. And so no runs on 1 hit. No errors, and 1 man left on base at the end of 6. Blue Mountain leads 9-5. We'll be back. Worthy Road Studios broadcast of Freed-Hardeman baseball after this.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Just imagine, no more drills. Look at some of Dr. Nathan Nash's patient results. We provide a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to a full dental reconstruction. And now, prepless veneers. We're there when you need us. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family just like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook to see all those loving smiles. Call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry, we want to make you smile.
Chase Animal Hospital is a 5-doctor small animal practice in Huntsville, Alabama. We are a full-service hospital offering great patient care, boarding, grooming, and doggy daycare. Come and see us for all of your pets' needs. We are a proud sponsor of Freed-Hardeman University Athletics.
And we are back here. Campbell's still on the mound for Freed-Hardeman, who it'd be great if we could go 1, 2, 3 and get back to the plate and put some runs on, Tom.
Yeah, down before here, you need to have a good inning, a good clean inning, not give up any more runs and put yourself deeper in the hole here, and then come back with some power after the half of the inning there and put some numbers up for you so you can catch up in this ball game.
And Hayden Campbell only used 17 pitches last inning, which is not a huge number. It's a good number to have. The lower the pitch count, the better off you are. It looked like the catcher, Zach Kuhn, will lead off. He's 1 for 2 for Blue Mountain. Here's Campbell's pitch on the way and a little low. They're going to exchange baseballs, too. We haven't seen as much exchange as I'm used to on the grass and dirt fields. So
well, that's true, yeah.
Good thing.
A little speed up the game that way, right?
It does speed the game up. And have you noticed that not digging at the pitching rubber or digging in at the plate has sped the game up, too? You don't have to on this field.
Not a lot of time working on those mounds and the batter's box, right?
Okay, Campbell behind 2-0. Here comes the pitch. Wow.
Didn't get the call.
Did not get the call. Greg Maddox would have never made it in the major leagues if he didn't get that call.
Or Ryan Nolan, right?
Right, yeah. 3 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch.
Or Nolan Ryan, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Nolan Ryan right down Main Street for a strike. So it's 3-1.
Saw him pitch one time. I was really grateful to see him pitch.
Oh man, you were fun. Never saw him except on TV, and he was good on TV.
He was even better in person.
3-1 pitch drill to left field. Going back to left fielder. Will he get it? Right at the wall, about 2 steps off of the wall, and that was Presley out there getting that one. Good job, and there's one out in the inning. And here comes the shortstop to the plate, number 9, Tate, who is 3 for 3 today, 2 runs scored. He's had a couple of put-outs himself and 5 assists.
You know, on that last out there, if you're a Freed-Hardeman fan, you're kind of holding your breath, right? Get down, so the fielder can have a shot at it.
Absolutely. And if Tom Britt tells you something like that, it's like if he tells you the sun's purple polka dot, he's telling the truth.
I was kind of going like,
yeah, you were helping it. You were helping it get down, weren't you? 1 ball, no strike. The count. Campbell comes to the plate with it. Ground ball. McCall can't cut it off. It's deep in the hole. The shortstop comes up throwing, and we're going to give the young man a base hit. And he deserves that one.
Yeah, he legged it down the first base line, and the shortstop was deep on the edge of the turf out of the infield, and a long throw there.
Long throw, good effort. You cannot fault the shortstop on that one, though.
Well, Gonzalez, the man who had the long ball to open the ball game, Joe, in the first inning there.
Gonzalez, you have 1 for 4. He has 1 RBI. He also has 1 put out in the game. Batting .250 coming in, and the ball gets away, and now we've got a runner on second base with 1 out, so they have a man in scoring position. One ball, no strike to count. Playing at normal depth right now all over the field, straight away in the outfield. 1-0 pitch drill for a base hit to left field. They'll hold the runner. As Presley comes up quick. McCall, there we go, may have bounced on the turf, but good fielding by him to get it quickly.
And hold the runner at first, yeah. I thought his runner may advance there.
Yeah, 2 hits in the inning. Now the third baseman for them, number 11, Alex Frillman, who is 1 for 1. He has 1 RBI. Bats .333, or at least that's for today. Campbell needs the double play ball here, Tom.
Yeah, get out of the inning.
And I thought it was a nice pitch, but I've learned to wait on the umpires with the new way they give the sign.
Yeah, it's like the slight hesitation, not like in the old days. As soon as it came there, it wouldn't be the strike.
Well, to me, it took something out of it. We used to have them umpires throw that right hand out there and go after it.
Pull the left one down, the right goes out.
The mechanics are so important, they say. He must have said that one was low, so it's 1-1 to count with 1 out, runners at first and third. Infield at double play depth, even McCall at third base. First baseman holding on. Here's the pitch. Gets away, but only the runner going to second will advance. It's probably going to be scored a wild pitch, it looks like.
Well, Captain, in front of him, which is very important. If it gets behind you, the runner always has a chance to score if you have trouble locating the ball. But when it's in front of you, you can see it a little easier.
Yeah, we really can't afford to give him any more because now even a grand slam only ties it up if we get one. There's the drill to end the left field, a base hit. It was a solid base hit. It'll score 1. And it'll put runners again at first and third. And for a 4-win, 5-loss team, you have to give Blue Mountain credit. They have hit the ball today.
Yeah, they came to swing the bats, and they started in the first inning and haven't slowed down a whole lot, have they?
No, they haven't. 10-5 the score. We're in the top of the 7th. Checking the runner at first. That one was outside.
Probably not where he wanted to place it, but away where that Hale could not get the bat on him for sure.
And Dylan Hale's dangerous. He's 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs today. Fouled off. That looked like a number off the end.
Yeah, he was kind of looking to poke that one down the left field line there.
Again, first and third with only one out. 13 hits.
A lot of hits in this ball game, a lot of runs. 10-5 the score with Blue Mountain out in front.
Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way. And the umpire says missing outside. So 2-1. Count definitely in favor of the hitter. And I'll bet you he's got the green light, too, from his third base coach. Campbell's ready to go with the 2-1 pitch. Curveball misses outside. So 3-1. Tom, do you put the runner at first in motion a pitch early, or do you even run him since there's only one out?
I think with the lead, you probably just let him stay there. I could be wrong. I don't know. We're going to find out here about right now, right?
Campbell checks him, comes to the plate, and that'll load him up. And that's not a good thing.
And it wouldn't have made any difference there, right? He would have got to walk down there anyway.
He sure could have. And that brings to the plate number 10, fourth in the order, Anthony Lipsy, the designated hitter. He's 1 for 4 today for them. And here comes Coach Estes, and I got a feeling that somebody's coming out. And, yes, I see an appearance. We'll check the numbers in a minute. You know what else? I forgot my binoculars to check the bullpens.
Well, I thought the same thing. I thought, you should have brought your binoculars.
Yes, I should have. Yeah. We will get them out today. Coach Estes waiting for the appearance of the pitcher. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. You're watching Worthy Road Studios broadcast of Freed-Hardeman baseball.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
We are back, and Tom Britt will bring you the new pitcher, who's another left-hander, Tom.
Yeah, Cam Jennings will get into the lineup here. Lefty will get in there, and Freed-Hardeman looking for something to stop this Blue Mountain College team that jumped out and then saw Freed-Hardeman take the lead back, and then they've gotten back in front of Freed-Hardeman University and just really held them off and just shut down the bats. Goose eggs up there. For about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what? How many innings? Since the first we haven't scored. I see it up there now. So, I felt good about it after we came back and took the lead, but then we've just kind of gone silent, and the pitching and some other things and some errors have led to that 10-5 lead for this Blue Mountain College team.
And they have quit walking our players, and on top of that, we get the hit, but we can't put another hit with it. We've had runners in scoring position.
Can't advance, yeah. You get somebody on, you have to advance them, particularly when you're behind. You just have to get them in a scoring position and get it out of the infield and give them a chance to come on in and score.
Absolutely.
One constant in this ballgame has been the cold weather. It's a change much right now.
What's the temperature right now anyway?
Well, I'm going to check it for you right now. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll check that one for you.
Of course, Jennings ready to pitch now.
Hasn't warmed much. It's 37. I think it's up 2 degrees from the beginning of the ball game.
Holy cow. This is Lipsy, the designated hitter up there. Dangerous man. Likes to wave the bat a little. Let's see if he gets it still. Bases are jammed. No place to put anybody. And another ball. And I've said it earlier in the game, but Dizzy Dean, who is a Hall of Fame pitcher, a lot of young people don't know, he'd say, oh, those bases on balls when he and Pee Wee Reese were broadcasting.
Yeah, on CBS, yeah.
It's been a long time since then, Tom. The 1-0 pitch on the way, fouled off.
I think with that statement, you really dated us.
Yes. Well, I hate to say it.
Two great players, but you really dated us.
Yeah, they both played. Pee Wee Reese, a Hall of Famer. Matter of fact, he played with Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
And 1-1 the count on that foul ball. 1 out, bases jammed, no place to put anybody. And the catcher did a great job coming up with that one.
Yeah, had to get over there and get in front of it.
I thought for a minute Jennings was going to bore a hole in the hitter Lipsy.
Yeah.
No place to put anybody. We need outs. That double play, and we're at double play depth. It's short, second and third. First baseman is up on the grass or the AstroTurf. Good lead by the runner at first. And again, low. That runs it to 3-1. Very important pitch. You almost got to come down Main Street unless you believe in your curveball. And I don't think I'd throw the curve.
Well, they let the hitter just have free rein here and take a good swing at it.
He's got a green light. Here's the pitch.
Nah, he's looking at it.
Wow. And that walks a run in. Go 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. It's an 11-5 lead. And they've got plenty of hits. They've got 13 hits. Plus, you take those 3 errors and add to it. That's like having 16 hits, even though they were errors.
Yeah, you get behind and you make errors, you just can't afford to help out your opponent.
Here's Hall, the first baseman, who does a good job over there. He fouls one straight back at us. Good net. Now, we did have one at softball last year get over the net and take out the glass in the press box. Yeah. Ray Pack thought I was going to catch it. I thought he was going to catch it. Here's the 1-strike pitch. It's low for a ball, so 1-1 to count with only 1 out. Bases loaded. Jennings on, trying to work his way out of a tough situation that he inherited.
Tell you about stories into the press box or sky box in a moment here when we get a little time.
Yeah, you've had a few of those too, hadn't you?
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. Yes.
Yeah.
A strike.
At the old Diamond Jacks game in Jackson at the then Pringles Park, up in the Channel 7 box, windows up, watching the ball game, table in the back for people to eat food. They fouled it off over the net, and it went through there and hit the back wall in the sky box there. Scared everybody to death, you know.
Oh, it can. That one inside almost hit him, and I think Hall kind of toe danced a little bit, hoping it might graze his jersey. Even though he's 0 for 3 today, he'd love to get on and contribute, but he's done a great job for them at first base. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded. Outfield straight away. Infield at double play depth, except for first. The lefty winds and fires. And it's ball 3. Now, if there were 2 outs, one of my favorite times in baseball.
Everybody moves, yeah.
But there's only 1 out, so I don't think they'll be moving because you don't want to strike them out, throw them out, or something like that, or a line drive, throw them out situation. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Let's see if Jennings can get a strike here, needing a strike for the Lions.
Really does. Bring that number 1 down Main Street. Here's the pitch.
Didn't get it.
It's low, and that'll walk another one in. So now 3 runs in the inning on only 3 hits, and the bases are still jammed. And that brings up the second baseman, number 15, Raines, who hits left-handed, so maybe we'll get something going here. Raines is 0 for 3.
When I was in high school playing infield and we're out cold early playing ball like this, and it was a game like this, and the pitcher couldn't get anybody out, I would always go and say, hey, listen, I'm cold. You got to get somebody out.
Absolutely. There's a strike right there. Now, that was a very good pitch. And it did get cold sometimes. I thought back then we started high school baseball maybe a little too early.
Yeah, just some days there, in April or whatever May, it'd be cold. Yeah. It really would be.
And a swinging strike, too, down at the old Highland Park field. It could drop down in the 30s at night when you were playing there.
Yeah.
And then when there was water and stuff, and that used to be a free-flowing ditch, or really it was bigger than a ditch, it made it even colder. It was a damp cold. 0-2 pitch. Jennings brings it to the plate, and it's way outside, and the catcher scrambles out of there.
Yeah, the catcher's had a workout today. He's done a great job, Lewis has.
I'll tell you what, he's earned his meal ticket today on his scholarship. Of course, they have food for the kids after the ball game. Camaraderie, good playing, good coaching and stuff
memories.
Is all part of it. Yeah.
Making memories.
Yes, it does. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul, and we'll do it again. 1-2 the count, bases loaded, and
one out.
We're just one out. My college had great food at the cafeteria. And you could eat unlimited. And I know the food here at Freed-Hardeman is great, too, because I've eaten.
And I know how you eat, Joe. I know you ate unlimitedly.
Yes, I did. Coach Henry wanted to revoke my meal ticket.
Thought he was feeding 2 people, right?
Yep. Here's one fouled off. And but the food here, I've eaten at Freed several times.
Too, yeah. And I enjoy coming here anytime I've been here to any event.
Oh, it is. And basketball is great.
Basketball, whatever.
Soccer teams have really come on over the last few years. Remember when we had all those great tennis teams here?
Yeah.
Winning NCAA titles or competing for them.
Right.
And Charlie Smith, if he's watching, we say hey because we love Charlie. Here's one drilled on the ground. It's a base hit to right field. 1 run will score. 2 is streaking towards the plate. The throw will come up. It'll be cut off, and 2 runs have scored. And now the score is 12-5. And here's one that you got to take a look at. They score 3 more runs. We'll get to hit in the bottom of the inning. The 10-run rule applies in NAIA college baseball.
What is it?
It's 13-5.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they only need 2 more to get the 10-run rule because it's 13. They had to add the second one. 13 runs on 14 hits. And I'm going to tell you what, Coach Esther's getting a lot of work today.
Well, the pitchers are too. Everybody's getting in there right today.
And this is one of those things, Jennings is a fine young man. It just didn't happen for him today. And we'll have another pitching change. And while we check into the pitching change, we're going to take a timeout, a 30-second timeout on the Worthy Road Studios broadcast of Freed-Hardeman Baseball.
Welcome to Mann's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
We are back, and you can see another left-hander has been brought in. Tom, who is the pitcher?
Evan Koob comes in for the Freed-Hardeman University Lions here, trying to get us out of this inning here as the Blue Mountain team has stretched that lead out there to 14.
Oh, it's actually 14.
Yeah,
so
they failed to put it up there a moment ago on the scoreboard, so it's 14-5. Freed-Hardeman hasn't scored in a long, long time, Joe.
They really haven't, and that's 1 run away. So it's very important not to let them put a run on there, and we've got to score in the bottom half of the 7th.
Or the game will be done, won't it?
It will be done. And that's not the way. This is a 9-2 team that is very good, but it hasn't been our way tonight.
Yeah, 9-2, and I think a 6-win streak.
Yeah, 6 wins, and that.
And of course, Blue Mountain came in at 4-5, and I don't know. This early, you really don't know how good they are or anything. You want to play a few games, So they really shown they have some bats they can put on the ball today, I think.
Well, they've, like I told you earlier in the pregame show, they've had a couple of games where they've won a couple of the 10-run games already this year. But they're 4-5. Both teams have played some good competition, and, of course, coming into Freed-Hardeman this weekend, Campbellsville 1 on Friday and then 2 on Saturday, and Worthy Roads will bring you all that action this weekend. And we've got Gary Lockhart and Paul producing, directing, and doing all kinds of good stuff. Summer Sturgis should be back with it. Here's the first pitch. Hit a number on the ground. It's going to find its way to the shortstop. Try and get it, and they do get the force out at second. Fielder's choice, but when the runner advances, so it's still 14 runs and 14 hits. Wow.
Yeah. Josh Smith reaches via the fielder's choice there.
Yeah, so he is 0 for 4 today, but that brings up Kuhn, the catcher, He's 1 for 3 coming to this at bat. And he's done a good job catching for them. He wears number 34. Zach Kuhn. And the pitch is high. Now, again, the number of pitches we've thrown out of the strike zone has gotten us in trouble, Tom.
Yeah, it really have been out of strike zone. A lot of walks in the ball game. Their hits total the same number of runs, 14.
And according to the Presto stats, Kuhn got his first hit of the season today. He's only played in a couple of games, though. He's at the plate with a 2-ball, no strike count. Runners at first and third with 2 outs. Other than holding on, infield at normal depth. Coop goes to first. That's the one. I know you're there. Don't take another step or I'll give you my good move. Got to let these guys know that you know they're there. Great shot by Worthy Road Studios, the pitcher, the catcher, and the umpire.
Yeah, great shot.
Here's the pitch. Outside gets away, and the one will come, and now it bounces over the head, and that'll allow a runner to go all the way to third base. They throw. Did they get him? And the umpire says he's safe. Got under the tag somehow.
So it's 15-5 now.
That's right, 15-5, and Tom, that is not good. The 10-run rule will come into effect. We'll have to score in the bottom half of the inning to keep playing. 15 runs on 14 hits. They've only committed 1 error. We've committed 3. Coop's pitch, and they say he's walked.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Blue Mountain College team has shown a lot of patience at the plate. They've taken good looks at the pitches. They haven't really, they've been able to try to make the Freed-Hardeman pitchers throw the ball over the plate and give them something to hit, and unfortunately we've put a lot of people on base via the walk route.
Yeah, and the hottest man in the ballpark's up there, Tate.
Ooh.
And they've only taken 2 swings that were a little awkward or out in front of Blue Mountain has. Here's the pitch, and again they block it, going to fake the throw through, and they threw it back to the pitcher really quick. So with 2 outs, 2 runners on, and both of them are in scoring position, you got a 1-ball, no strike count on a guy that's 4 for 4 today.
Not who you want to see there if you're down, by 10 runs.
That's right, and that's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. And this one's going to get away, and that's 16 runs, so now you got to score 2. Now, the only way the 10-run rule is not, now if both coaches agreed to play 9 no matter what, they can still do that. I don't know which way and didn't get a chance. Normally, I always try to talk to Coach Estes a little bit. Good shot of the pitcher there. As Coob comes to the plate, fouled off. Boy, there's a line drive. Everybody wake up in the dugout, even though it missed a little bit.
That was a bullet.
Don't see any action to speak of in the Blue Mountain bullpen. And with a 16-5 lead, I don't think you would see any action unless you just want to get somebody an inning or 2 in. I'm sure they've got a big series coming up this weekend also. Here's the 2-0 pitch. It should be 2-2 now, shouldn't it? Because there was a foul ball in there.
Right.
The scoreboard had 2 balls, and I looked up and glanced.
It is 2-2.
It is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
1 runner on because we allowed, with the wild pitch, to score a runner. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Hit to right field. It'll go foul and probably hit the ground, and it does on the warning track that's in foul territory.
Joe, talk about this field. I would be interested who designed it because it is really a nice design, isn't it?
It is. Well, this looks like, a lot of the major leagues cut their grass that way and make it look good, and you see the color contrast. And it's super. We need to talk to Coach sometime about that. Here's the pitch. Again, blocked, but scrambling. And I'm going to tell you what, you got to give our catcher credit now. He has worked hard today.
Maybe a bad analogy, but kind of like a a goalie in hockey, right?
Yeah.
He's been blocking them today.
Yeah, and
he really has.
And that's Nathan Lewis in there catching right now. He wears 15. Here's the pitch.
Another one inside.
Another one
man
inside.
goes down there.
Goes back to first and third. And this, I'll tell you what, at this point in time, make the trip back to Blue Mountain, Mississippi a little easier. It's always better to ride the bus back when you won.
Well, the ride's always shorter if you win anywhere, right? You know.
Now, we've still got a chance to come back, and we're
We'll
assuming.
have to find the bats, won't we?
Yeah, we got to find them in this inning unless we're not playing with the 10-run rule, which is usually not done. But now you've got a young man up there that can tattoo the ball and lose it for you. And the pitch is outside. We are just missing. What was it that what's his name said in the movie Major League? Just a little bit outside, Willie.
Yeah, just a little bit.
1 ball, no strikes. Gonzalez up there, and Tate will have a 4-for-4 day. Here's a bouncing ball up the middle. Second baseman Zach Sanders over to first for the end of the inning. But we will tell you at the end of 7 innings of play, it's 16-5. Blue Mountain leads our Freed-Hardeman Lions. Let's take a timeout as you're watching the Worthy Road Studios broadcast of FHU baseball.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
We are back, Tom, and this game started at 12. We played 2 hours and 28 minutes. We're in the bottom of the 7th. We need some runs.
Yeah, Freed-Hardeman must have some runs in this inning, Joe. It's just that simple. You know, you get down 16-5. You've got to find your bats. It's something that we haven't done since really early in the ball game, and we just kind of been shut out since then. And we just have to find some runs and some way to get some guys on base and score multiple runs, not just a few runs down by that large margin.
And Luke Corley still on the mound, wearing number 27 for them. Since he has come on, he has done a very good job. Coming to the plate is number 30 for us,
William Kelly.
Yeah, he's the DH. He's 0 for 3, and I know William can light one up. Maybe he needs to light one up out of here.
I'd like to see one.
We need some excitement.
Not picky anywhere you want to go with it.
Corley's pitch coming to the plate, and it's down Main Street for strike 1. Now, I noticed that Corley has thrown less curveballs, though, Tom, since he first came in. This one got under it too much. It's popped up. It'll be in foul territory. Does the first baseman have the room? He does. And the first out of the bottom of the 7th. Hall made a nice play on that one. And that brings up the second baseman, Zach Sanders, who had a hit his last time up. Zach comes in 2 for 3. Very reliable performer. He'll give you a steady performance in the field and at the plate.
Well, like I said, you got to get some people on, got to get some runners in scoring position, and then got to move them around.
The pitch is high and outside. Zach came in hitting 282, but he's over 300 with 2 for 3 right now.
And you like to see that, before you go into the conference season. See your good hitters get some hits.
And again, Worthy Road Studios, there's a swinging strike. Zach wanted that one. Worthy Road Studios brings you all kinds of basketball, baseball, football, boxing. We've even done rodeos before. We have several of the private high schools that we do, public high schools, Peabody, and, of course, Freed-Hardeman, and a rival university that will remain nameless. And it's my old school that I went to.
Yeah.
Anyway, 2-1 count. And for Corley here, 1 out in the inning. Sanders, and it's ball 3. Sanders type guy, he will do anything legal to get on, and we need runners.
Yeah, that's just that in a nutshell. I just keep saying you got to get them on, then you got to move them around. You just can't get them on. You got to get them.
3-1 pitch should be ball 4.
Oh, there's 1 runner on.
Let's see if they shorten up and go for double play position. Remember, Zach stole the last time up.
Stole 2 bases, didn't he?
Yes, he did. I don't know with the lead 16-5
they'll send him?
if they send him, because you take a chance on running yourself out of any kind of inning. Be interesting to see. I've seen it done both ways. And that brings number 9, Hunter Beecham, the center fielder. He's 0 for 2 today. And that one's a strike on the inside corner. And I'm going to tell you what, Zach let the pitcher know he was there. He did that little, you come off the base and act like you're going. And outside on that one, Hunter, a very capable hitter. He's, like I said, 0 for 2 today. And, of course, we haven't gotten as many at-bats as they have. Here's the pitch.
And on the other side of the coin, if you're Blue Mountains coach, Taylor or Clark, you just tell them, throw some strikes. We can let them hit the ball. We can get some outs.
Absolutely. 2-1 count with 1 out, runner at first, and I see activity in the Blue Mountain bullpen. Here's the pitch, 2-1 coming, swinging, strike 2, and I believe Beecham was going for the downs on that one. He makes contact. We're 2 runs closer. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Reminds me of a 2-2-1 press in basketball up there on the board.
Yeah.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Out of play. We'll do it again.
And stepping out of the hitter, Tate, blowing on his hands a little bit, even though he has gloves on. It's cold out there today.
It is cold. And to me, that aluminum might sting worse than the old wooden bat.
On a cold day for sure. Right?
Yeah. Here's the 2-2 pitch again. Up in the air. High in the sky. Not high enough to draw rain. Shortstop keeps backing out and goes back, and he gets it for the 2nd out. And that will bring up, and that makes Zach 2 for 4, or actually Hunter Beecham 0 for 3. And that brings Rooklyn in, the shortstop. Well, he had that deep throw. He made a good throw. It just couldn't get enough on it to get out, but he's played a steady game. He's 1 for 2. Hits right-handed. And we need base runners. Here's the pitch to the plate. And it's high. Tom, how many games? I played a bunch of games like this in Little League, and then in Babe Ruth I played on a better team. And here's one hit to left field. Deep, going out of bounds.
Foul. Yeah. Almost.
Foul, yeah. And we've got a good team, folks. Trust me. If we're 9-2, I know some of these kids from last year that are here, we're going to win a lot of ball games. But sometimes the moon, the stars, and the planets just don't line up right.
Yeah, one of those days, Cannot get it to go the way you want it to go.
And it's 1-1 with 2 outs. Runner at first. Did it back? He didn't call it. They tried to kind of backdoor that curveball in there, but his curve is not breaking much today. A lot of spin, but not much break. The 2-1 pitch coming inside, got that inside corner right on the black part of the plate. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The runner at first. Everybody back except for the first baseman holding on at normal depth. The 2-2 pitch comes. Fouled off. Nobody will get to that one. Matter of fact, it probably will make just in front of the bullpen. Now, that one you probably won't use again because it'll have enough cuts on it that the pitchers that like a cut fastball or a baseball to throw would love to have a piece of that one. We'll do it one more time with that runner on first. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, pitch coming. Low, so we'll go 3-2. Well, a one-man merry-go-round coming up, Tom.
That's right. He'll take off, and he's quick, isn't he?
He is. The payoff pitch ready to come in the bottom of the 7th. Corley looks in. He's running. Ball popped up. Will he stay up long enough for the second baseman to get there? He does not get there. It is a fair ball. One of the runs we need is there. Sliding head first, making it exciting, Zach Sanders.
Well, it's not one of those really pretty hits, but it works just the same, doesn't
Absolutely.
it?
Well, like I said, in the box score, on the write-ups and stuff, it looked like he rattled the fence then.
Yeah.
And it counts. Raises your batting average, too. And that brings up Kimmy Johnson, the right fielder. And he's 1 for 3 today. He'll be followed by Nathan Lewis, the catcher. 2 out in the inning. The pitcher in the bullpen, I think, sit back down. Here's the pitch, outside and high.
Wind kicks back up a little bit. The flag standing straight out.
Yeah, maybe you can get one to right field. The ball carried over the fence. And
yeah.
Let's pick away at this thing. Give us a chance. There's a swinging strike 1 ball, 1 strike count. But you do have those days in any sport where the moon, the stars, and planets just don't line up right. And we've kind of had one at the plate because we put a 5 spot on in that first inning and we're looking good.
I felt really good, at that point.
Here's one up in the air. It's deep, but the left fielder comes in. That's Smith camping under it, squeezes it, puts it away. And let's see. We can tell by the way they're shaking hands. And this one is over. The 10-run rule is in effect, and it was 10 runs. 16 runs, 14 hits, and 1 error for the visiting Blue Mountain team. Freed-Hardeman had 6 runs, 9 hits, committed 3 errors, and their record drops to 9-3. Blue Mountain goes to 5-5 on it. We're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll talk about this game and wrap it up. You're watching Freed-Hardeman Baseball on the Worthy Road Studios Network.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Southern Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Just imagine, no more drills. Look at some of Dr. Nathan Nash's patient results. We provide a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to a full dental reconstruction. And now, prepless veneers. We're there when you need us. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family just like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook to see all those loving smiles. Call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry, we want to make you smile.
Chase Animal Hospital is a 5-doctor small animal practice in Huntsville, Alabama. We are a full-service hospital offering great patient care, boarding, grooming, and doggy daycare. Come and see us for all of your pets' needs. We are a proud sponsor of Freed-Hardeman University Athletics.
And I have to report the unhappy final, 16-6. Our Freed-Hardeman young men played hard. I call this a Moon, Stars, and Planets game. It just didn't line up right. Tom, your thoughts on this game before we talk about the stats and some of the individuals?
Well, you know, I was excited when they jumped out in front, and then we came back and took the lead, but then all of a sudden your bats, they go silent, and you continue to look to try to get some kind of rhythm going. Blue Mtn kept it going, and unfortunately we couldn't quite get our pitching in sync to keep them off the base, and quite a few walks there, and they finished with 16 runs, 14 hits, and 1 error, and as Freed-Hardeman University had 6 runs and 9 hits and how many errors? 3?
3 errors.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, we walked 9 of their players.
Yeah.
And,
it's tough to win when you walk that many people in a ball game. I don't care whose team you're on, but there's some promise there going into the conference season. I think we showed that we can put some runs on the board, and I think probably they'll continue to do that. And maybe we'll get a little hint and warm up in the weather always makes me feel better.
Well, and remember, Colton Hunt did not pitch in this game. Right. Also, our other pitching, some of the younger guys got a chance in a non-conference game, and you're going to need them later for either relief or starting pitching. Yeah. And I saw some good things. The 9 walks and the 3 errors, that really hurts because that's like 12 hits right there.
Oh, yeah.
They added on to what they already had of 14 hits. And this is like I said, if you've watched Blue Mtn's games or read anything about them, they are capable of scoring some runs. They've also gotten beaten some slugfest. But, again, we've got 9 wins. So, folks, that's nothing to sniff at or be upset or turn your lip up at. Really These young men hustle. They play hard. They're going to get better. Support them. Big series this coming up. Campbellsville is always the enemy no matter what sport you're playing. If you were playing mumbly peg or ping pong, you'd want to beat Campbellsville because they like to be good too. They're like Freed-Hardeman. They like excellence. And good job. And, we had to replace a whole lot of players from last year. Tom, what about performances for both teams, especially Freed-Hardeman?
Well, I don't know, how to pick out the top performers. Everybody tried to contribute, and you have the stats over there. I don't have them pulled up right now.
Okay.
So you might look up and tell me a little bit better at what they did overall. But I'll look at this and say that I'll quote Ted Williams here because I kind of brought it because I bring baseball quotes to baseball games. But baseball is the only field of endeavor where a man can succeed 3 times out of 10 and be considered successful. Yeah. So all these guys who played today, they just have to step it up a little bit and 3 out of 10 be successful. And Freed-Hardeman will pick up some wins this season.
Sounds like a winner right there. Tom, I have Will McCall who hit the 3-run home run. He was 2 for 4 today.
Yeah.
So he had a very good day. And we had some other people like Zach Sanders, 2 for 3. And stole bases, fielded his position well. And you've got to look at things like that. Also, the shortstop, Rooklyn, he was 2 for 3 today. And those guys had a great day at the plate. But you had some other people that fielded their positions well and some things. It's hard to defend a walk.
Well, it really is. And you said something earlier, too. A lot of the younger pitchers got in there. It might not have helped today, but later on in the season, it's going to help because they got some work today. going into the conference schedule.
And, of course, for them, they had some great performances, too. Hale was 3 for 4 for them. And they had a young man, the shortstop, Tate, that was 4 for 4. And he had a good effort. And so you had 2 good baseball teams out here. One, a lot of things went well. They made some things happen well. You had the other one who played hard, but then on certain items, my favorite phrase is the moon, the stars, and planets don't line up right. And sometimes they don't. And but it's an early season. It's a long season. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
It really is at this time of the year when it's so cold and so many factors. You know, you might not play because it rains, then it's cold when you do play and it's damp. So a lot of factors contribute because you don't – I don't know. I just feel better when it's warm weather. I know I'm old, and that's probably what old people do. But young people, too, feel better when it's warm, I think.
They really do. And this game was actually supposed to have been yesterday. Right. And then it was called off because you and I were going to do this one for them. And then Ray was going to try to do it today, and then that didn't happen. Ray has gotten here, but a lot of things happening, and the players are like that too. They were ready to play yesterday. I was down here to come down because, again, the Presto Stats and, again, Eli Walker, I want to thank him and Ray Pack for their helping. Eli did it right for us, and we
helped us out.
I'm going to come back and buy him lunch because I come to Freed-Hardeman sporting events, love to watch the softball team and stuff from time to time when Jackson Christian School's not playing, but it's different, and it's a great place to be. Folks, and I'm going to do a little recruiting of just academic students. This school is ranked as one of the top for the price and for the education you get schools in America. You can get a great education here. We have all the sports that you'd want. The only thing they don't have is football, but Freed-Hardeman I don't think has ever had because it was originally a junior college.
Right, 2-year school. Yeah.
And we have the lectureship series.
Which I love.
Oh, it is so great. And people come from all over the United States.
Exactly.
And sometimes from out of the country to the lectureship series. And the basketball team is moving on. Our soccer teams are going to be fine. Girls softball team, just like the baseball, exciting to watch. If nothing else, and they don't play baseball that day, come and see this field.
Yeah.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, it's a wonderful field.
I wish
love it.
I could have played on something like that.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't even have anything like this when you and I played. And then the thrill, and folks, if you didn't hear the opening, Tom Britt is just retired as anchor, the morning anchor for BBJ. He was news director for a long time, but he and I did so many NAIA games together in the women's basketball tournament. He has done high school football, baseball, basketball. And, Tom, I realized that you called my first 3 sub-state games, too, for WDXI.
I did, yeah.
And I get to work with a great guy, but better than that, he's a good friend, and he's a great American. And Freed-Hardeman's made up of great Americans. Tom, I'm going to give you a chance to say anything that you want to say, and we'll have final comments, a little quicker wrap-up than I'm used to.
Well, that's good. I think Freed-Hardeman had some promise here. They showed they can score. And they show, I think they're going to get some pitching coming around here as they go into the conference. We'll see probably one of their top pitchers to open the conference season, and I think they're going to be okay.
Oh, yeah. You'll definitely see Hunt, and I forgot who else, but we've got a couple of young men left over from last year that won a lot of ball games, and Colton Hunt has the young man from Columbia Academy. And of all things, if I don't get his name
out right,
I am going to try to pull his name out, and I didn't get it. He will be pitching some, too. He's the guy that dueled with Weathers in the TSSAA State Championship 1-0 game. Neither one got the win because went extra innings and they had to come out. But we've got great players, and like I said, get behind your coach and his assistant. Great people. Jonathan Estes.
And the team. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Everybody come out. Let's be here. Matter of fact, if I don't have the cheap seats to do this weekend, I may be down here for the Campbellsville game. Tom, any other thought? I think we've covered everything. I want to thank the people that helped produce and direct this game.
Oh, yeah, great production of the ball game here. And, of course, they always do a great job.
Yes, they do. And what's amazing about this, I'm going to tell a little secret. Worthy Road Studios is so high-tech. Most of our cameras are actually sent on a signal, and Gary did a great job today.
Coaching, yeah.
He produces and directs. The executive producer is Paul Schultze, who was also able to do the cameras, and, of course, Tom Britt and Coach Joe Holloway. We enjoyed it. Tom and I always enjoy working games together. And for you folks at Freed-Hardeman, we love doing it. Hopefully we'll get to do it again. So, Tom, let's see. I've got 2 things I've got to do. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. And it's time to say thanks for your time this time. Till next time, good day, all.